What a oh, look at Edgeworth, he's so upset. So I'm saddled with all these feelings. Dude, I get it. I'm ready. All right, case 4. Turnabout Goodbyes. Let's go. This case is pretty great. I don't remember details, but I remember loving it. About 15 years? About that, yeah. 15 years is a long time to wait. You can't imagine how much I've suffered. You've suffered? But now, the perfect opportunity has presented itself. At last, I shall have my revenge! What? Merry Christmas. Edgeworth? No way! He would never! December 25th. Merry Christmas, motherfucker. Do you know how much I've sacrificed and led to that? Not Edgeworth. I can't believe he would kill somebody. Dude. Oh, it's because the old bag. Old bag gave Edgeworth the awakening that he wants to be on the side of justice, not just be a prosecutor. Which led him to committing a crime? Wow. Hey, Nick, do you know if there are any good waterfalls around here? Waterfalls? Dare I ask why? Duh, Nick, isn't it obvious? Anyway, like I said, I really don't remember the case, like the details of it. I just remember the intro and the fact that, and some other stuff. I'll tell you when we get there. I need a waterfall to stand under, preferably a freezing one. Oh, is that part of your spirit medium training? Of course, except I've been slacking off lately. I need to brave the elements and be forged anew under the rushing spring waters. Okay. Old bag ruined his life. He doesn't even know it was old bag, he just blamed it on Phoenix. I don't know about any falls per se, but Gourd Lake is pretty close. Oh darn. Is that a California lake? Our national Californian waterfalls? Sorry, but them's the breaks. Couldn't you just take a cold shower or something? Good idea. So much for rushing spring waters. Next in the news, a large unidentified animal was sighted at Gourd Lake. The town is buzzing with excitement. Locals are calling it Gordy, and a tip of the hat to Nessie, the Loch Ness monster. Though its namesake, Nessie, proved to be a hoax. Locals are confident their Gordy is the real deal. Yawn, boring. Can't they show real news for a change? Nick? The water pressure's kind of low in that shower. You want more pressure, huh? Why don't you go down to the fire department and have them spray you with the hose? Good idea, Nick! Apparently, Fey blood is no aid in detecting sarcasm. We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. Strange occurrences continue at Gourd Lake, but this time it's murder! Gourd Lake again? The body of a man was found in the lake early this morning. A suspect was apprehended. Sources inside the police department revealed that the suspect's name is Miles Edgeworth, age 24! Edgeworth was an up-and-coming prosecutor known for his skill and connections. He was guaranteed a long and rewarding career. Has he thrown it all away? Edgeworth? What's going on? Edgeworth would never do something like... Nick? Yipes, Maya! Fireman yelled at me when I called him! She actually called him. I've got bigger things to worry about than that. They arrested Edgeworth. What? You mean the prosecutor? Yeah, he's a suspect in a murder. What? When? Where? Who? Why? How? I don't know. Let's go find out, Nick! Oh my god, let's go find out! Miles, I'm here! You know, Nick, I felt something wet on my arm, like, did I spill jam? I'm a mess, just like Miles. We've all been here one time or other, haven't we? I guess it comes with the territory. I'm not sure it's something we should mention to too many people. Yeah, sorry, Charlie. Miles! Ah! He's pissed. Hey, Edgeworth, come back! He actually came back. What are you doing here? Nick, I don't think he's in a very good mood. Well, he is in detention. Were you in a good mood when you were here? So you've come to laugh at the fallen attorney. Then laugh, laugh! Well, why aren't you laughing? Nick? Should we be laughing? Nah, it's a trick. Laugh and he'll get mad. Or burst into tears. Looks kind of off in this version. It's just because, like, the pixels just look so much better than, like, the clean models. He looks so much like Mrs. Doubtfire. So. Edgeworth. We don't have so much free time. We could spend it coming down here to laugh at you. Yes, you do. Actually, he's right. I hoped you wouldn't come. I didn't want you to see me. Not like this. I didn't want to see you like this either, believe me. Oh my god, let's talk to him. What happened? Edgeworth, tell me what happened. Why should I? What are you gonna do about it? Edgeworth, you know exactly where this is going. Okay, let's just save us some time. Duh, we're gonna help you, that's what. Help me? You? Don't be ridiculous. Sorry? The music cut off just for that. You're a novice. You've only been in 3 trials. Hey! Sure you got lucky and won all 3. But your luck's bound to run out someday. You need real skill, right? Experience. Nick, he's insulting you! Nick! Why am I always the one who has to get angry? I'll practice... Maybe by Ace Attorney investigations, I'll perfect my Mrs. Doubtfire voice. The murder took place at Gourd Lake, correct? Yes, late last night. The lake is a long way away from your offices in the courthouse. Why were you down there? I see no need to tell you. Mr. Edgeworth, you didn't really... Gordy. Huh? I went to see Gordy. Gordy? What's that? I'll tell you later. Why won't Edgeworth talk to us? Yeah, you're not fooling me with this Gordy. You got lucky, Baka. Here, may I remind you, I'm a freaking attorney. Come on. Attorney's badge? Edgeworth, let me defend you. Ha. Haha. Good one, right? But I'm not that hard up. Not yet. What do you mean by that? Me? Trust a wet behind the ears lawyer with only 3 trials under his belt? I'm 100% win rate! What? My case is near hopeless, right? Every defense attorney I've talked to has turned me down. We would never turn you down! What? Simply put, they were afraid they'd lose. It occurred to me that it might be my fault that they lack confidence. He's so dramatic when he does this. It's like freaking Napoleon Dynamite or something. After all, I did get every single one of their clients declared guilty. I don't believe it. Regardless, I don't want you involved in this. You in particular, I cannot ask to do this. May I remind you again, I'm a freaking attorney. No one would believe I was a defense attorney if I didn't carry this. No one gives a shit even if I am carrying it. Okay, I just thought he might say something else. Wait, did I show it again? Oh. I thought he was saying other things. Did you do it? Edgeworth, this is really hard for me to ask, but you didn't do it, right? Right? Think what you will. I have only one request. Huh? Stay out of this case. Doubtfire voice with the Napoleon. I can't do all these voices. Why? But Nick is trying to help you. I know that. But I don't want your help, okay? Want your help? Why not? Look, just go away. Leave me alone. Now he's gonna run away like Napoleon. Yep, there he goes. Nick! Mr. Edgeworth did it, didn't he? Maya, let's go investigate elsewhere. But Nick, he would never do it. Gordy Lake. Are we gonna meet Lotta already, or is that later? Detective December. Gonna save his husband. I'm trying to save them, don't worry. Save their future marriage. Yeah, Gourd Lake is in the middle of this park. I can see some police walking around in there. Questioning people, probably. Hey, isn't that Detective Gumshoe? Well, pal, there's enough of us here. Anyone found anything? Sorry, sir, nothing. Idiot. That's Napoleon. The trial's tomorrow. We need clues on the double. But sir, there weren't any clues. That's why we arrested that attorney, Mr. Edgeworth. It's clear, sir. He's the one who... Shut up. Oh my god, yeah, because he loves Miles as well. Just you try saying that again. I'll make you sorry if you do. So just get out of my face, pal. Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe's kind of scary today. Recruits, peh. Ah. Eek. Hey, you're that hairy guy, Harry Butts. No, I'm not. Right, it's Phoenix Wright. Will he ever learn my name? And just what are you doing here, pal? Investigating? Huh? Well, yes, I suppose. Well, I'm here to help. Ask me anything you want. Bring it. He's so angry. I'm gonna ask him if Miles did it. Mr. Edgeworth hasn't actually asked us to defend him yet. Huh? Oh? You don't say. Detective Gumshoe? Do you know what happened here? Huh? You don't know, pal? No. Wow, okay. Mr. Head in the fluffy pink cloud's lawyer? Head in the... huh? Never mind, I'll tell you. It happened last night, about 15 minutes after midnight. It smells, was the butts. There was a boat out in Gourd Lake. In that boat were 2 men. He's just jealous. How could he be with another man? One of those men shot the other with a pistol. Pew. And the shooter was Mr. Edgeworth? He would never. Cop who arrived on the scene arrested him. How did they get there so fast? Well, there was a witness. When the report came in, we raced to the lake. A witness? Ugh. Witnesses, what do they know? You don't think Mr. Edgeworth is a murderer, do you? Absolutely not. It's impossible. I don't care if there's a witness either. I don't believe a lick of it. Right. Who cares what the witness says? I care. You really believe in him, don't you, Detective? Of course I do. But the police are pretty sure he's the killer. Nobody's even really taking this investigation that seriously. Oh no! After all the help Mr. Edgeworth has been to us, hard to imagine that no one's standing up to take his side. Well, at least you are, Detective. At least you are. Is it true? No one will take Mr. Edgeworth's case? Yeah, he's a bit of a celebrity. You defended him and lost, your reputation be sure to suffer. But if we won, our reputation would skyrocket. I'm not above forging evidence to make sure that happens. What's more, the case against him is, well, it's pretty solid. I suppose it would be if they have a witness. Hey, pal, don't tell me you're going to turn your back on him too. Remember the Steel Samurai case? Mr. Edgeworth helped you get your client declared innocent. No, I went to Edgeworth, I tried. He really doesn't want us to represent him. Especially not us, he said. What? Well, that doesn't make any sense, pal. You should have heard him talking about you after that trial. He kept saying, rights, over and over. Nick, I'm not sure that's a good sign. Neither am I. Why wouldn't he want your help? I don't get it. All of his pay cuts. Who was this witness? Sorry, pal, that's confidential. Anyway, the witness saw everything, apparently. I'm sure they'll turn up at the trial tomorrow. Was there only that one witness? Yep. It was pretty cold out in the lake last night. And it was Christmas Eve after all. Oh my god, Merry Christmas. Still, we're being thorough. You never know when you're going to turn up another witness. That's why we're here today, checking things out. Brenda's hand is hot coffee again. So far, we're coming up empty. Oh, it's Christmas today, I'd forgotten. What are you getting me for Christmas, Nick? Talk to Santa. Detective Gumshoe, sir. What, find something? No, sir, not yet. But there was a call from the precinct. They want to hold an investigation briefing. A briefing? Right, so I'm off. Oh, sorry, pal. I guess you heard. I gotta go. And that's things you want to ask me about before I head back? Everything. Give me the autopsy report. Do you have any information on the victim? Sorry, they haven't worked up the autopsy report yet. I'm still waiting for it myself. Useless. Actually, say if you get the time, drop by the precinct. We can talk more there, pal. You're not coming back, detective? Probably not, pal. So what should we do if we have something to talk to you about? Right, here, I'll show you how to get to the precinct. Come down and see me anytime. Woo! Got directions. Oh, hey, Detective Gumshoe! What? We'd like to take a look around the park. Can we walk around? Yeah, no problem, pal. You got my permission. Oh, I didn't get to ask him the other thing, because it doesn't matter. No, the birds are back! Why are they so loud? You know, Nick, I think there's something to be said for talking to people when they're busy. Yeah, they don't have time to think about not giving you information. Right! No, they're like louder! Let's get investigating. What do we got here? Gourd Lake. But no waterfall. Not many picnickers come here for spiritual training, Maya. Feel winter's chill from the bare leaf trees today. What is it about winter that turns people into poets? I don't know, but my toes are starting to feel numb. Yes, my poetry has that effect on some people. But you're wearing open-toed sandals, Maya. Go put on some shoes. Alright, public beach. Wowzers! This is Gourd Lake. This place sucks. Yup. I'm not sure it warrants a wowzers, though. Probably not. But hey, look at that snack stand. Samurai dogs! I want a samurai dog, please! I bet they're great. With a name like Samurai Dog, how could they not be? They're a little behind the times, though. The kids are all into the pink princess now. Pink princess dogs? I mean, like, you know? Nope. Oops. Oh, fucking birds! What is this? Huh, someone left some poppers here. You know, you pull the string, and it goes pop. Yeah, I know the ones. You see them a lot around New Year's. Hey, Nick, they might be a clue. Let's take them. Come on, admit it. You just want to pop them, right? Is it that obvious? Poppers, Let's take the poppers. I'll take 20. 20 samurai dogs. My #1 enemies. I just want to know why they're so loud. I want them to stop. Huh? Where'd they go? Into my pocket. I got the poppers. Classic party noisemaker. Pull the string, it goes bang. Not very clue-worthy. I don't know. I think that's probably what made the gunshot. Miles is like, this isn't even a real gun, idiots. They're arresting. Like, we heard the bang. Alright, so about these samurai dogs. It's closed. The Christmas fringe looks a little half-baked. The banner reads samurai dogs. Somebody needs to redecorate. So judgmental, Phoenix. Trash can is empty. At least the place is well maintained. Wow, Gourd Lake is really big. Yeah. Say, Nick, why is it called Gourd Lake? Oh, well, a long time ago they used to grow gourds here. Whoa, no way! I was sure it was because the lake looked like a gourd when viewed from above. You know, like an hourglass shape? Well, it is shaped like a gourd, actually, but that's just a coincidence. Oh, okay. Thank you. A lineup of plastic benches. I guess the idea is you buy a dog and eat it here. I doubt anyone would sit here and eat on a day like this. I don't like that the benches are, like, not facing the lake. Like, who put those benches like that? No, anime's not as good as the games. Because the games is all about like you're interacting with the clues and stuff, but I remember the anime goes through the cases like really fast. Go look at the yeah, you have to look at the guy who sold you the dog in the face. I don't know what that blue thing is. It's a good question. Bum 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 bum. There's a boat rental shop. Oh, the woods? Woods and boat rental? Is this where Lotta is? She's the photographer, right? Is she even in this case? Don't answer that. I'll find out. 3 episodes per case at most. Is it? I thought it was like 2. It feels fast, yeah. I like it here, Nick. Look, someone's camping. They've got guts camping at the scene of a murder. Hey, Nick. If they were camping here last night, they might know something about the murder. That's true. Good call, Maya. Let's go talk to them. No, it says no camping. They're breaking the rules. The sign says no camping. Funny place to pitch your tent. Wait, what if the sign said no setting tents on fire? I don't think they have signs like that. Oh, Maya, you fool. There's food and some magazines on the sheet. It takes a pretty tough skin to camp in this cold. Hey, Nick. Well, don't tell me you're hungry again. No. I was just wondering, why are camping pots and pans made of aluminum? They didn't talk about that in any of the law books. So there's no law saying they have to be made out of aluminum then. I'm not having this conversation. Do you think they're in the car? That's what I thought too, Jablook. I almost said it. Breaking some rules together. This SUV has seen better days. It's dented all over. I can't believe anyone would drive their car down here. The trees grow quite thick here. Further back, the trees faint into the shadow where the sunlight can't reach them. Ominous. You're killing it. This camera has a mic and some sort of attachment. It must take pictures when triggered by a noise. Wow, cool. Let's try it out. Hi, I'm Nick. Maybe I'm not saying it loud enough? Hey, I'm Nick! Huh. Nick! Will you stop that? Maybe it's broken. Don't kick it. Maybe it isn't set to responsive voices? Well, what then? These things? Oh! How they managed to keep him a kid for that long? What, Conan? Yeah, it's weird. The party poppers? Bang! Click, 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 click. Yes! Goes off. He responded. Y'all! There she is! Hey, you! Get your hands off of that! Eek! What in the Sam Hill? Look what you done now. There goes a whole roll of film. Ah, what? Sorry, it's nice, but it don't pay my bills. Y'all know how much a roll of that film costs? I'll pay you back. What were y'all thinking setting off a party popper in a place like this? Well... What? Don't try to play stupid with me just cause you think I'm some country bumpkin. Yeah, I know how y'all Yanks think. I say, those southern folks talk with that exaggerated drawl. Well, they must be dumb. Well, let me tell you, just because I might be dumb don't mean we all are. Girl, that's what I say. Just because I'm dumb. Nick, help! And who are you now? Her chaperone? Yeah, no, rather, we're sort of friends. Just figure out what y'all are gonna say and say it for bejesus's sake. God, I'd rather sit through one of Papa's drawls than listen to you stutter all day. Oh boy. I guess we should pay her for the film. Watch it! Yes, ma'am. On second thought, I'll pay later. I'm really sorry. Let's talk to her some more. I'm half hillbilly. What? Can't you see I'm changing the film on my camera here? Someone, I'm not naming any names, but someone used up a whole roll. Sorry, that didn't work. I wonder if I have anything to show her that would get her attention. What? Can't you see I'm okay, she won't let me... Okay. Do I don't have anything. I have here, I'm a lawyer. This is my badge. Huh? Aren't badges supposed to be all shiny and impressive? You a cop or something? I'm a lawyer. What? Y'all ain't gonna try and pull one of them lawsuits over me over that film now. Cause I'll have y'all know I'm a fighter and I wrestle meaner looking things than you. She's just like threatening Phoenix. No, that's not it at all. We're here investigating a murder that took place here on the lake. A murder? Sounds cool. Why didn't y'all say that in the first place? Go ahead, ask me anything you like. Finally. You too, y'all can come out of hiding now. I won't bite. Hard. Come to think of it, where did Maya get to? Sorry, I was feeling a little overwhelmed, a culture gap and all. Never you mind, honey. I can talk Yank for you if it pleases you. Thanks, I think I'll be okay. Speak more Yank to me. Great then, I'm Lotta, Lotta Hart, but y'all can call me Lotta. I'm here photographing meteor showers for a research project. Mighty pleased to meet ya. Oh my god, it's so nice to meet you. What happened? Oh yeah, when was that murder anyway? I ain't seen much television lately. It happened late in the night on Christmas Eve. Yeah, I was saying the same thing, Billy, with the Austin Powers reference. There's a Lotta in Austin Powers. It happened late in the night on Christmas Eve. That's so. Christmas Eve? Man on a boat was shot. Did you see anything? Well, let me see. A boat, you say? I reckon I might have seen one. Not sure, though. Y'all gotta remember, I've been watching this here lake for a good 3 days now. I've seen enough boats to choke a mule. Kinda hard to remember, wish I had seen when. So, what is it you do, Lotta? Huh, me? Haha, y'all don't really want to know that, do ya? Actually, I'm a research student at Country U, right in the heart of the heartland. Wow, neat! Nick, she's a research student at university, Country U! So I hear. So when did you come up here? Let me see, I guess it was about 3 days ago. What are you photographing? Did I not tell you that already? Meteors! Yep, meteor showers. Falling stars? That's quite a camera you have. Y'all better know it. It's German-made, a genuine Solingen. Isn't that where they make knives? We got the German name. Is that true, Zarek? Photographing? Photographing? My bad. Huh? Device? Just, I didn't realize I said it wrong until I said it. I'm like, wait. Your camera went off all by itself when I fired my party popper. Oh, that mic triggers the shutter whenever it detects certain sounds. It's programmed to pick up loud noises right now. Well, she did scream at... like, really... or Maya screamed really loud. And it didn't pick up. So, like, how loud does it have to be? Why does it have to be programmed that loud? A programmable camera? Neat. Set to automatically take a picture when a loud noise. But like, why? I want to talk more to her. This camera's rigged to respond to noise, but only responds to loud noises like a party popper. Alright, we'll be back. I have to go... to the boat rental shop. Nick, what is this place? A boat rental shop? Closed for Christmas, it seems. I guess a murder taking place on one of the boats won't be good for business either. Boats! I've never ridden on a boat. Really? Well, how about we go out on one when the trial is finished? Aww. Hey, good idea. You bet. Small boat rental shop. Doesn't look like anyone's around. They're probably closed because it's Christmas. There's some boats floating at the dock. Was one of the boats used in the murder, I wonder? Nick? Huh. I changed my mind. I don't really want to go for a boat ride. Because of the murder. Boats, boats, boats! There's more forest off that way. I doubt I'd find any helpful clues in there. There goes your song. Bum, bum, banana. Whoa! Look at all this. Criminal affairs. Merry Christmas, everyone. Looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here. Something wrong, miss? Turning yourself in. Okay, what did you do? Shoplifting? Larceny? Public indecency? No! None of those things. We're looking for Detective Gumshoe. Is he around? Gumshoe? Oh yeah, he's in a meeting right now. Don't think he'll be out anytime soon. Okay, we'll come back. You do that. Oh, and go straight home and stay out of trouble. No more shoplifting, you got that? Do I look like a criminal or something? Yeah. Is that him talking to me? This must be the chief. He's glued to his computer screen. Look, Gourd Lake! Gordy sighted. I don't believe it! Shouldn't you be reading something more important? Is that police department's mascot? That's the Blue Badger. That was my idea. I made it. It's my mascot. See, how nice. Get him a signed mascot, the Criminal Affairs Department. It's the last thing I do. Looks like Sonic. Poster of female officer. Wait, no, that's the latest Babes in Uniform calendar. My bad. Babes in Uniform. Hey, who are you? I must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. Your mama could see you know she'd be crying. Break and spit it out, you low-life scumbag. Must be doing some image training for interrogations. You even have a spray? I know. Alright. Oh, Miles! Okay, he's not here. You know, I haven't talked to... Is she gonna... These are always here. Okay. I just wanted to see if she had anything. He's not here. Am I supposed to give the camera? Oops. Okay. Lotta's here. Camera triggers on loud explosion noises. Yep. Actually, the victim in the case we're researching, he was shot. Sorry, accent for him. He was shot with a pistol. A pistol? Right. Now, wouldn't a gunshot make a similar noise to our party popper? I guess it would. Your camera didn't get a picture of the murder, did it? Hey, y'all are pretty bright, huh? I see what you're saying. Tell you what, I'll have a look-see at my film. It would have been a photo taken late last night. I checked him once, don't remember if there's anything on him though. What if I got something? It could be a witness to genuine murder. Yeehaw! I'll go check that film. Y'all come back now, you hear? Nice. She went inside her SUV. Guess we should come back later. Okay, so now we could probably go say hi to Gumshoe. I guess Detective Gumshoe's still in that meeting. He's free! Hey! Thanks for coming down, pal. Detective Gumshoe! You just finished the meeting, for better or for worse. Get the feeling we're in for some bad news. What happened? Do you know anything about the victim yet? No, still can't ID him. Has Mr. Edgeworth said anything? Not a word. Could have been an email. Probably. They get emails. So how'd the meeting go? I can't tell you, pal. You're a lawyer. True. You know, I don't know what to believe anymore. Sure, Mr. Edgeworth's human like you or me. Still, I get the feeling that if he'd done something wrong, he wouldn't go hiding it. It's just the kind of guy he is. Why can't anyone else see that? So they think that Mr. Edgeworth did it? Well, the trial's starting tomorrow as scheduled. And all we have is a camera as evidence! I see. Hey, in the end, you did tell us about the meeting. Don't go telling anyone else, pal. Yes, sir. And do me a favor. Stand by Mr. Edgeworth. He needs help, and you're the ones to help him. I'm sure he's got some reason why he won't talk to us. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. Trusting Edgeworth. Detective Gumshoe? How come you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? Well, I think that was obvious. I'm in love with him. We got a strong working relationship, us two. We trust each other. That's how it works. A working relationship? See, Mr. Edgeworth always gets his defendants declared guilty every time. Yeah, his methods might be a little extreme at times. But there's a reason. He trusts our investigation, see? He trusts us to get the right man. That's why I work extra hard, pal. We've got to earn that trust he placed in us. I didn't add a single line. That's hearsay, Ageblue. I see. Mr. Edgeworth is a man you can trust. And you have my word on that. So anyway, the autopsy report, did you ever get it? Oh, that. Yeah, I made a copy for you. Time of death, sometime 24th, 25th, cause 1 bullet shot to the heart, and you're too late. Thank you. Nick? Huh? Can you show me that photo of the victim? Ew. That face. Someone you know? I don't know. I just have this feeling that I met him somewhere a long time ago. Why is he weird? Wait, Slaps, are you talking to me? A working relationship. Yeah, the autopsy report lay in detail. It's so annoying. Like, I want to know everything from that. I want to like open it and like actually sift through it. I want to know the names. I want to know the court case number, cartoon reference. Oh, okay, yeah, I didn't get that. Should we show him the camera? Drawing a blank right now. What's the camera? All right, she's probably done now. Harvey Birdman. Oh, I've never watched it. I'm gonna do autopsy myself. I've played autopsy games. I could do it. Hey, y'all! Lotta! Wait up a sec. We got bingo! Bingo? My automatic camera took 2 pictures last night. She just said that she didn't catch anything. But now she's like, there's 2 pictures? I actually have not played Trauma Center. I feel like I would really like it. It's been a game I always wanted to play, but I just never did. Hey! This is them. Take a look. How'd you not notice that before? I love how like perfectly centered they are. Like, Lotta, you could not have put this camera any better. Wait! See? See, he's shooting with that pistol. Yeah, that really doesn't say much. Well, much else. It looks like that, yeah. But you can't really tell who that is shooting. Yeah, well, there was enough fog out there last night to strangle a bullfrog. But you know, seeing these photos remind me of something. What? I saw the murder happen. I'm a witness. What? She didn't know? Are you serious? Of course. How do you forget? Never mind. Y'all reckon I should tell the cops? I reckon so. What's that? Now don't y'all go trying to mock my accent. I'm a sensitive lady. Hey, so I'm off to talk to the cops. Y'all can have this photo. Later. Wait, Lotta! What? Can't y'all see I'm kind of busy? Tell us what you saw too, please. Nice try, honey, but I wasn't born yesterday. I'm a witness, and that means I'm on the side of justice, and that means the cops. Well... I'd sooner eat the south side of a northbound skunk than tell you. Lotta! We were friends! Don't let it get your skivvies in a bunch. Friends today, enemies tomorrow. Reminds me of this game, but with surgery. So that's fun. Ace Attorney with surgery. Or was that the other way around? No matter. I'm gone. Hey, maybe they'll let me do some testifying. Hot darn. She's always wanted to be a witness. She left. Well, that's one more witness. What do we do now, Nick? Well, if she saw something, there's not much else we can do about it. Trauma Center is way more stressful than this game. Oh no. I feel like I'm too comfortable with Ace Attorney characters. Everyone in Trauma Center would be new to me. I wouldn't feel at home. Like, I'm already uncomfortable, and now I'm going inside bodies. What is it? It's like Operation. Like, you can't put the organ or whatever too close to the buzzer and pretend I'm Law. Oh, but it's not even how he does surgeries, right? He uses shambles. Nah, he does it for real too. He's a real doctor. He's not a quack. Anyway, I'll play Trauma Center one day. I guess we'll find out in the trial tomorrow. Look at that lake photo. Taken automatically at 12:15. No! I mean, that sucks for the photo, but that's good for the time. Looks like the police have given up their interviewing. Hey! Who's this? Santa! Ah! Nick, I think Santa's mad at you. Oh, long time no see, Nick. Nick, you know Santa? Wow, Nick and Saint Nick. Hey, I see the connection. Don't be ridiculous. Dude, it's me. Larry! What are you doing here? What's the voice I gave Larry? I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna play on PC one day. Isn't it obvious? I'm working my day job. I sell samurai dogs. Want one? Oh, was it Surfer? I can't do Napoleon. I guess I could kind of do Napoleon. Gotta get money for dates, you know. My girl Beyonce deserves the best. Beyonce, no doubt. Or not another model, I hope. Oh, Beyonce's a fine, fine woman, Nick. Hold on. It's too lazy for a voice. It was her idea that I wear this costume. She was all, you go, girlfriend, you know? She bought this costume for me. Oh, this guy looks like Busuzima, but like younger. Young Suzima. Yeah, that's great, Larry. Wow, a Santa costume! She must be really nice. Whoa, cute. Nick, who's she? She's not my what? No, she's not. I'm his partner, Maya Fey. I'm, the little sister. Sister? Wow, Nick must be tough. Working 9 to 5, having to take care of a little sister. No, I'm not Nick's sister. I'm my older sister's little sister. Huh? Sounds great. Don't worry, Maya. He's not listening. I want to talk to you. Tell me more about Beyonce. She's totally real, right? Hey, Larry. There was a murder here last night. And since you work here, have you heard anything? Nick, you're wasting your time. Last night was Christmas Eve. He was with Beyonce, obviously. He wouldn't have been standing out here in the cold. Oof. I think what you just said caught him off guard, Maya. I would never eat a hot dog on Christmas Day. No, it's just Beyonce's not in town right now. She's in Hawaii on a photo shoot. A model, I knew it. Well, anyway, there was a murder here on the lake. Trial's tomorrow. Oh, neat. The defendant is Edgeworth, Miles Edgeworth. Nick, why would Larry know Edgeworth? Whoa, Nick. You don't mean that Miles Edgeworth, old Edgy? Ah! Yeah, he's a murder suspect. Whoa, murder? Huh? You know Mr. Edgeworth, Larry? Yeah, of course. Edgy was in the same class as us in grade school. What? The samurai dogs can wait. Let's talk about Edgeworth. So Mr. Edgeworth was your classmate, Larry? Yeah, Nick, him and I used to hang out all the time. Wow, I never knew. Don't get me wrong, he's always been kind of a stick in the mud. They're dogs made from samurai. Studying all the time, trying to be like father. Like his father? Yeah, Edgy's pop was a famous defense lawyer back in the day. Wow, wait. You said defense lawyer? Yeah. Wait a second. But Mr. Edgeworth is a prosecuting attorney. What? Edgy's got a proboscis on- what is- I don't know what that word is. On his knee? No, he's a prosecuting attorney. Oh. That's like the total opposite of a defense lawyer. Huh, go figure. He always used to talk about defending the weak who were unable to defend themselves. Man, he used to go on and on about a man's duty to society and all that. What a bore. Oh, noun, the known of a mammal, or the nose of a mammal, especially when it's long and mobilized, trunk of elephant. Or like a echidna? I wonder what changed his mind, though. Do you know, Nick? Nick? Anyway, let's go talk to about samurai dogs. Tell me about the dogs! You mean samurai dogs? Why are they samurai dogs? I mean, they're shaped gourd-like. Oh, well, they were gourd dogs. You know, like guard dogs? Ouch. Samurai thing was Keontae's idea. She's my woman, you know. She was all, change the name and you go, girlfriend. She made me that banner. Man, the kids can't get enough of those samurai dogs. Something about that just seems wrong. Oh, and guess what? We're getting a ton of customers here at the lake. Well, with the big news. The big news? Yeah, Gordy. Gordy? Oh, I don't want to talk about Gordy! I want to talk about Edgeworth! I mean, you don't know about Gordy? It's here in this very lake. A giant mysterious monster, Gordy. A monster? Yeah. Holy shit, he's right there! They spotted him! There's not enough red arrows pointing at it, though. Check it out. This is an article from yesterday's newspaper. There's a photo. Wow, it's really real. I don't remember this from the movie. I only remember, like, the court trial, like, effects. Nick, a monster, real monster. Yeah, it's probably just a log or something, right? I don't know. It definitely doesn't look like a log, Phoenix, you fool. There's a quote here from the person who took the photo. What's this? I set the camera to automatic, and when we got into the frame, I heard a loud bang, like an explosion, followed by the sound of something slipping into the water. Another bang? I wish I could have seen it. Why would there be a sound like an explosion? More gunshots? Larry, could I borrow this article from you? Sure, no problem. That'll be $1 million. What, million? Grow up, Larry. Cool, thanks. I'm getting out of here. Not a gumshoe in sight. Looking for Detective Gumshoe. He's in the questioning room. Apparently an important witness turned up. It's Lotta! She came here. He'll be in there a while. Lotta Hart, it has to be. Uh-oh. Alright, we'll let them be. Miles! Damn it. We have the newspaper now. We can't show anybody. But we can show him. What's this? You know, my eyes have been getting pretty bad lately, Nick. Actually, the photo's blurry, Larry. It was taken last night. Last night? Hey, Larry, you know this guy? Who's this? I don't know. That's why I asked you. Who's this, Maya? Well... Oh, wait. Maya said she had seen him before, didn't she? What's that? It's a camera. You take pictures with it. Huh? Larry, you mean you don't know what a camera is? Of course I know. Hey, you're looking at a bona fide junior high graduate. I was talking about the weird contraption on the camera. Oh, that. Well, it's hard to explain, just forget about it. Don't go showing me it then, jeez. Honestly, he's right. I'd be like... I'd be like, don't... It's like when people say like, I have to tell you something, never mind. Oops. Well, this works out. Is there anything in the trash bin? No. I hate that I can't look at trash bins. Trash bins are meant to have evidence. Does he have any updates? Nope, same stuff. Where else have I been to? Okay. What is it? Oh, nothing. Just something's been bothering me. Could you show me that autopsy report once more? Hey! I remember now! This guy! He's a lawyer that I was at the office Mia worked at. What? Well, how do we not know him? I met him once when I went there to hang out with Sis. That office? Wait. You mean Grossberg's office? Oh, that one. Right, that guy. That was the last name I expected to come up. Maybe I should go talk to him for old time's sake. Grossberg office! He still doesn't replace the empty wall. Ahem! Ah, that old familiar clearing of the throat. Aha, you're Mia's something, are you not? I was her understudy, yes, Phoenix Wright. Aha, and you're Mia's something too, are you not? Her little sister, yes. You've grown. Come to look a lot like your sister, you know? Takes me back. Ah, the days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. Somebody's name is Grossberg. What game was there where there was like it's gotta be in the trash one time? I don't remember. Danganronpa. Not even other attorneys know who works at Mia's office. He's never gonna get it back. He didn't even like refill it with something else. He's just letting Mr. White's office still have it. Ah, yes, I beg your pardon. Of course you came here to discuss something. What is it then? Something the matter? I streamed all Danganronpa games like really early when I started streaming. Like that was the one I was doing like part-time basically. So there's no footage saved of them, but I played all of them. One day I'll go through them again, but I would really like to not read all of it out loud. I feel like there's so much unnecessary dialogue in Danganronpa especially. Like, I like the game a lot, I just never want to stream it without voice acting. So maybe one day. There was a murder last night. A murder? You haven't heard? I just got up, you see. Well, Miles Edgeworth shot somebody with a pistol. Edgeworth? What? Who did he shoot? Well, the identity of the victim is still unknown. This is terrible news indeed. Guess he hadn't heard anything. Mr. Grossberg, whatever happened to that painting? Oh yes, I do not think it shall ever be coming back home to this office. I can't exactly claim it as stolen. Suppose it's just my... Oh, it's my just desserts. Old bitter desserts. Alright, do you know this guy? Strange. I feel as though I've seen this man somewhere before. Ah! Did you remember? He was a lawyer here in my office. That's Hammond. Robert Hammond. Mr. Hammond. And you say this is the man Miles Edgeworth shot? So this was the moment the crime took place, eh? Yes. Can't really say for sure that's Edgeworth. Not sure whether it's a good thing or a bad thing. Not sure at all. So this camera on the lake takes a photo whenever it hears an explosion sound? That's what she said. And it just happened to be set up on the beach, pointing out on the lake? Yes, she said it was to photograph shooting stars. Shooting stars. What's the connection? I'd be suspicious of this witness of yours. I feel like I've seen this man before 5 days a week for years. Can't put my finger on it. I know, how does he, like, not remember his employee? I don't really think any of this is relevant. I'm just gonna leave. Oh, Robert Hammond. Who is this Hammond guy, anyway? Yeah, I forgot. Snatcher Police Knots? I've not played either. He was the defense attorney in that case. That case? Yes, the DL6 incident. DL6? Why does that sound so familiar? Perhaps you remember? I'm sure someone mentioned it during the trial for Mia's murder. That was the incident where the police were so at loss they used a spirit medium. Wait! You don't mean... Is that medium my mother? Yeah, and then it failed. Yes, my dear. Spirit medium Misty Faye, your mother, contacted the spirit of the victim. But the case was at a loss. No conviction was made. DL6 incident, yes. Happened 15 years ago. A very strange case indeed. They never caught the criminal, right? Correct. Misty Faye used her powers to talk to the spirit of the late victim. Her testimony led to charges being laid against one man. But Mr. Hammond won the case and the suspect was declared innocent. And the police blamed my mother, calling her a fraud. You were the one who helped her out then, right, Mr. Grossberg? Yes, quite. Mr. Plinkett voice. Just trying to do like an old, like, mustached man voice, but it's coming out as Plinkett. Oh, almost. It's not quite. He's like, it's like an innocent looking man, not Plinkett, kind of old man. No, please, don't mention it. DL6. Never thought I'd hear that name again. But wait, what does that case have to do anything with Mr. Edgeworth? It has everything to do. That's like Rich Evans' Plinkett voice. Mike's Plinkett voice, like, it has everything to do with Mr. Edgeworth, my dear. The victim in the DL6 incident was none other than his father, Gregory Edgeworth. Greg! What? His father? If you want to know more, you should ask him yourself. He won't talk to me, Grossberg! Show him this. I'm sure he'll talk to you. Wait! This is a photograph of my mother. Old photograph. DL6 incident exhibit A is written on the back. Oh my god, Edgeworth! I know all the secrets! Talk to me! What's this? I was hoping you'd gotten my message the first time. Edgeworth, what about your defense? Ugh. It's no concern of yours. Guess he hasn't found anyone yet. Let me talk to you, what happened? Can I ask you about the murder? Right. I'll ask you again, just leave me alone. Please try to understand. I'm not doing this to prove I'm tough or because I look down on you. I just don't want you anywhere near this case, understand? Aww, no. Don't understand. Why'd you go to Gourd Lake? I have no intention of telling you. Nor apparently would you tell Detective Gumshoe. Yeah, Edgeworth, you don't want to go to prison with all the people you sent down. Well, the people they sent down are probably innocent. Like, incapable of, murder. They'll be protected. Yeah, sweet gesture, not listening to you. Detective Gumshoe is really worried about you. Here, I'm gonna show you all the new evidence that I have. You'll be so proud of me. Look, it's you! Who would have thought there'd be a photo? Edgeworth, did you shoot him? What do you think, Wright? I don't think you're the kind to point a gun at anyone, no. So you didn't shoot him? No, I didn't. It wasn't me. I believe you! This is LA. Once they're in prison, they'll probably be forced into a prison gang. You're gonna have to find another use for that ascot. The trials being limited to 3 days make it seem like the society just has insane crime rate. It's some brightly colored Judge Dredd prequel. It's just like a new case a week. Cause like, we can't be the only defense attorney. It's just like, there's many more cases than the one that Phoenix is involved in. It wasn't me. Alright, let's go from the beginning. Do you like cameras? What's that? I'm not in the mood for idle banter, right? Yeah, you are in prison. You're in jail. I'm sorry, I can't think of anything I want to say about that. Aw, did you see his face when he said that? Oh, he's sad. Oh. Yeah, speak up so I can defend you, you clown. Freaking, seriously, look at him shifty-eyed. Oh, it was the murder of Sonic. It was Tails, a random prototype, kept wanting to check the trash. Yes! And it finally was the trash. Alright, what's next? Oh, he doesn't care about that. How about Misty Faye? Oh! He's pissed! And Napoleon! Edgeworth? It's only been a matter of hours since you last visited. Yet you've made incredible progress in your investigation. Yes! Let me defend you! I'll admit it, I'm impressed, right? You were always single-minded in your work, though. Once you start on something, you always see it through, don't you? Just admit it, I'm a great lawyer! About the DL6 incident. Right, DL6. I didn't want you to find out about it. That is why I refused your offer to defend me. I'm sorry if it sounded like I thought you weren't up to the job. He's sorry. Aww. I just wanted to keep you away from DL6. So, do you still think it would have been better for me to stay away? I don't know. But I see no point in hiding anything from you now. Oh my god! He's gonna spill the beans! Very well! Oh my god. Ask whatever you like and I'll answer the best of my abilities. Oh my god. Oh my god. Progress. Finally, we can talk to him! The DL6 incident was when my father died. Right before my eyes. He was shot and killed, and I saw it all. Aww. My memories from that time are foggy. I suppose it's a self-defense mechanism. In any case, a suspect was arrested. A man. It's pretty clear he was the only one who could have killed my father. Spirit medium they used to talk to my late father said the same thing. It was an attorney by the name of Robert Hammond that cleared the suspect's name. Then Hammond is the victim in the Gourd Lake murder? Correct. That spirit medium, that was my mom. What? You mean you're... It's strange. I thought that terrible incident was about to end, and now this. About to end? The DL6 incident happened 15 years ago. 15 years ago, on December 28th. Almost on the dot. December 28th? Statute of limitations on the case runs out in 3 days. What? We have to solve 2 crimes now. Nick, what does that mean? When a case's statute of limitations runs out legally, the case never happened. 15 years is a long time. It's nice though. When I was watching like some true crime shows, and like, fuck, I can't remember which one it was, but they had like this like 1 drop of blood. This was like in the 90s, like 96 or something like that, but they had 1 drop of blood, and they're like, well, if we run it, it's not going to give us that much information. But if we wait a couple years when technology advances, maybe we can figure out more information from the drop of blood. So they saved that drop of blood for years until... Because if they used it, it would have been wasted, right? Because you can't reuse the blood for testing. So they waited, they saved that drop of blood for 3 years, and they caught the killer. I can't remember what show that was. But I love hearing that. Technology saved the day. The fact that they had to wait 3 years though is so like agonizing if that was like the like related to the victim. Yeah, I wouldn't have expected that gamble to pay off, but it's like I guess they knew what they were talking about, because like if they're in the field and things are advancing maybe like right in front of their eyes, you know, they probably knew it would just get better. But that's pretty awesome though. Yeah. No, thank you for 14 months. Yeah, I'm a sucker for true crime stories too, but it's like, I like the true crime stories where it's mostly in the point of view of like detectives and seeing like the process and what they do to like find out what happened. Cause I hate the true crime that kind of like seem like they glorify the killers a little bit, or like glorify the murders, or just like focus a little bit too much on like the murdered, because it's like, I don't know, I feel like it rides the line of like being a little bit exploitative, you know? IRL homicides don't have a statute of limitation, at least in the US. Ah, well that's better. But yeah, I don't know, it's really cool to see like detective point of views and stuff, and like especially like near the end of like certain episodes or like movies, whatever you want to watch, where like everything starts coming together. And like you can see like the smugness on the detectives' faces. It's like, we got him. It's just like, gets me so hyped. It's like I feel like I hear like the pursuit or like the cornered theme playing like when they make those faces. And I'm like, oh, let's get them, boys. But yeah, I just don't like when they focus too much on like the actual victims, because it's like their families are gonna watch this too, and just like having to be reminded that, or like at least hear about it. Maybe they won't watch it, but like having to hear that like somebody you knew very personally and like loved at some point, like you just have to hear about the gruesome things that happened to them all over again. Or like not just that, but like the whole world knows too. Like I get there's like a point where, you know, it's like people sign and agree to have this information shared, but others don't, you know? Anyway, so we have 3 days to solve 2 murders. Let's freaking go. Well, solve 2 cases. The suspect. What happened to the suspect? The one who got off innocent? I don't know. He disappeared from public view. Nobody knows where to. If he's still alive, he'd be about 50 years old now. That's helpful? It's helpful? I guess I can understand why he'd go into hiding. It'd be hard to live a normal life after being a murder suspect in such a big case. And it's kind of weird to see recreations with actors and stuff help. So was your father a lawyer? He was. Gregory Edgeworth. He was quite famous at the time, apparently. So you were sort of trying to follow in his footsteps? I'd rather not talk about it. Right. It pains me to ask you this now. Oh my god, he's gonna say it. I know, you want us to defend you. Yes, will you? Of course we will! Who could have guessed this day would come? Not me. Who would have thought? Not me. This is my chance to finally pay you back. Pay him back? Pay me back? That's a new phase. For what? I don't remember ever doing anything for you. Aw. Never mind. I guess you don't really need to know. I remember! Huh? Mother. Please give it to Detective Gumshoe. Document proving Edgeworth's request for an attorney. Let's go. Well, I guess we should. What's that? Earthquake? Nick? It's a big one. It's calming down. Oh my god, earthquakes. That was scary. Is that gonna mess up the crime scene? Huh? Where's Edgeworth? Oh my god, the earthquake took him! There! He's on the floor in a ball shivering! I guess he doesn't do so well with earthquakes. I've heard of running, but curling up in a ball? I mean, it's not a bad thing to do, right? Curling in a ball. Well, I guess we're done. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't seem like he's gonna stand up anytime soon. Let's go, Nick! What a silly way to get him out of the scene. Earthquake. Anyway, we'll just leave him here. Alright. To Gumshoe! Gumshoe, are you done with the interview? Classic LA Godzilla monster. What's going on here? Eek! What's wrong, detective? This wild lady comes in here just a while ago. Says she came to talk to y'all after hearing what Mr. Wright had to say. What's this all about, pal? Lotta heart. Why are you going around finding more witnesses? You want to give Mr. Edgeworth the death sentence, pal? No, not at all. I mean, she did see something. There's nothing I could do about that. I can't go around covering up evidence. Yeah, like someone we know. Psychology of true crime, I think, has appeal. I dislike the gruesome stuff, but it's interesting how people's brains are wired. Yeah, that's interesting. The psychology of it is definitely a nice angle. As long as they don't focus on, like, the killer too much, because that's, to me, it's, like, when it gets very exploitative. I don't know, it's such a fine line. It's like, I'm not saying anyone has to agree with me, it's just the way I personally feel with some true crime stuff. Like, if some people love the psychology of the killers and stuff, like that's, you know, that's your business. It's just such like a very specific line that I'm like personally comfortable with. Like I'll still watch a lot even if I am uncomfortable, but I definitely have a preference on what kind of ones I like, you know? You trying to say something about the way I do my job? No, sir. All right, let's just cut to the chase. Edgeworth chose me. Look what I got. Hey, you did it, pal! Glad I waited till the last minute to file those papers. I'll rip them up and start new ones for you. Woo! Thanks, detective. We'll see you in court tomorrow, then. Good luck, pal. Yay! Hey, you guys feel that earthquake a little while back? I was worried. Worried? We're fine. I've lived out here my whole life. I'm pretty used to them by now. California does have earthquakes. Oh, I wasn't worried about you two. I was worried about Mr. He knows! He even knows that he doesn't like earthquakes. How cute. Oh, right. He did seem to overreact a little now that you mention it. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. It was a pretty big quake. I'm gonna go check on him. Ah, so sweet. You two go eat and get your rest for tomorrow's trial. Later. I wonder what it is with Mr. Edgeworth and earthquakes. I wonder. He was never that scared of them when he was in school. Yeah, I don't remember his deal with earthquakes, so this is gonna be new to me. Then again, I only really got to know him in 4th grade. He transferred to another school after that. Wonder what happened to Edgeworth. Like me checking on Oliver during his story. Yeah, let me find what cubby he's in. Yay! Save your progress! Alright, let's continue. She got it back, that's good. Hi, Edgeworth! Karma! Oh! You guys who don't know Karma, get ready. That's right. Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is. He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. Yeah, well, neither have I in my 3-month career. He is a god of prosecution, right? A god! Not a single case? He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. Sounds like someone else I know, Edgeworth. You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared. With a name like that, who would it be, though? It's quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence. He has 2 losses back-to-back. Yeah, forging evidence isn't gonna save everyone. He taught me what it really means to prosecute. What? Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10. It's pretty vicious. Sounds incredibly corrupt. Oh, yeah. So, was he your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth? Something like that. Now he's trying to get you found guilty? What a creep. Oh, wait. Maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out. Not a chance. You think he's gonna ruin his 40-year streak for Edgeworth? I mean, I would. Manfred? He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years! 40 years ago, I started being a prosecutor. I don't know how- I've been thinking about it, like, since earlier this stream. What am I gonna do for Von Karma? Because I kind of thought that I'd be saving Von Karma stuff for the next stream. But here we are. I'm running out of accents that I can do. Should I just make him with my bad Russian accent? Well, Von Karma, that's like, what, German sounding? I could try to do like a really bad vampire. And Von Karma sounds like Dracula. Just speak Romanian. I can't speak Romanian that well. I'm just gonna translate everything to Romanian. Nobody knows what I'm saying. Well, you'll have subtitles. It's your own business. He's as ruthless as me, times 20! He keeps throwing out these fake- he just said times 10 earlier. He's throwing out these numbers. That's pretty ruthless. Like I said, he's a god among prosecutors. I guess that's something like Mia was to me. Aw, god among defense He forges more evidence than me. Picture the way I forge evidence, but times 30. It's like, okay, we gotta... Speaking of Mia... Maya? Huh? Could really be using me as help right now, don't you think? Oh... I can't, sorry. I really tried, but I couldn't reach. You couldn't reach? I think it's because I haven't been training. Ah, if only we found her a waterfall. My powers are weak again. Oh man, what bad timing. I'm really sorry. Yeah, we need the fire department quick. I'll try my best. I hope so. What are you whispering about? This doesn't concern you, even though it totally does. Oh, it's nothing. Well, it's time. Let's head in. Forged more evidence and bought more witnesses than you've ever seen, right? 30 times more than me. Ew, look at him. Ew. He looks like a corpse. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Look at him. He's such a vampire. Mr. Von Karma, is the prosecution ready? I'm gonna try to do a Dracula voice and it's gonna come out as Italian. I just know it. Fool. How do I do it? How do I do it without it sounding Italian? Italian Dracula. Just thinking Karma doing that. He's definitely a vampire. Like Van Zeek's wishes he was a Van Karma. Yeah, W's be V's, but there's like one V or W there. You seriously think that I would stand here were I not completely prepared? Is that Dracula or Italian? You tell me. Wait, I would stand here were I not completely prepared. Right, my apologies. Both. Who's cousin Sal? He's even got the judge scared. Very well, your opening statement, please. Decisive evidence. Mamma mia! A decisive witness. What else could... That sounds Russian. What else would possibly be required? That's my problem. I can't do anything without sounding Southern, Italian, or bad Russian. Ciao. Nothing, of course. That should be fine. The prosecution may call a first witness. What's with this guy? Is he royalty or something? Nah, he's just a Italian vampire. I did Southern, I just did the Lotta. How am I supposed to fight against this? I called the detective in charge of this case, Detective Dick Gumshoe. Bene. Cause there's no, I can't like, there's no wants for me to say. Okay, Gumshoes first, let's see how this goes. This is gonna be too hard. Describe the incident. He's gripping. Do you not want to be here or something, Karma? Do you want to go home? Do you want to just go home already since you clearly are unhappy? Like, look, even gripping that shirt. He's gonna Yakuza pull it off but by his sleeve, like a weirdo. Describe the incident, now. He has a feeding session. Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe looks nervous. Please, take a look at the map. Oh, wowie. He's so good with maps. The murder happened late Christmas Eve around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were 2 men on the boat. Now, there happens to be a woman camping here at the edge of the lake. At 12:10 a.m., she heard 2 pistol shots. The man with the bat tattoo! The real one. Then the boat started to move. It went toward... I am doing Christopher Walken. It went toward the boat rental shop. I'm trying to change it. Overhead map. Testify to the court about the arrest now. Wait, Von Karma. Yes? Actually, I'm the one that's supposed to be handling these proceedings. Oh, I hate when he does that. Rock, there is only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role. What's in the boat? Stop. Who is it that got the walk-in voice? Nobody. No one's getting the walk-in voice. I'm trying to do a gumshoe accent. No, he's not. Alright. I didn't get any of that because I was too busy. I was too preoccupied with my bad Italian Dracula accent. A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the case of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all, but the next morning, a body was found in the lake. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. No. I see. Very well. Begin your cross-examination, attorney. No, that was Russian. Attorney. It's too hard! It's because I'm doing it all from, like, I don't practice accents. Like, if I heard an accent and, like, try to mimic it, it's probably, like, I could probably, like, do better. But I'm doing it all from, like, memory. I'm like, when's the last time I heard Dracula talk? And I'm trying to, like, convey it in my memory. Anyway. Just wing it with me. Your Honor, the prosecution using vampire powers to charm the jury. To try to draw from memory. Yeah, exactly. It's harder. It's harder than you think. Cause I can like picture it in my head, but like I can't convey it as well. Cause there's a lot of like gaps. Like, you know, when you hear Dracula, it's just like, I want to suck your blood. Like, that's easy, but it's like when you think of that like cadence with words that you don't normally hear Dracula saying, it's like it's way harder for me to do. So that's why like I need to hear Dracula talk a lot, and then I could like fill in the gaps with like certain vowels and stuff that I wouldn't really know how to pronounce. Spinning pile blood. Yeah, they can mimic it, right. Castlevania doesn't have any of that. I'd have to like actually watch more Dracula movies. Does he have does Gary Oldman's in the Coppola right? Does he have a vampire accent? I've been meaning to watch that one. Oh, he did? Nice. Okay. A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. You received a call from a man? Yup. But you said there was... you said there was a woman camping there. It's the extent of Bela Lugosi? Okay. I'll have to watch, like, the Bela Lugosi ones again, but, I... been really wanting to watch the Coppola one first. She was the one who heard 2 gunshots, right? What? I forgot that's what his actual voice sounded like. Objection! I wish I could be that deep. He really does sound like Batman. If I was a man who had like a naturally really deep voice, man. Sounds like he's like belching it. That woman and the man who called in the report are 2 different people, obviously. Different people? There were 2 witnesses. I can't focus on what he's saying because I'm trying too hard to do an accent. Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Here, how about I don't try as hard, and I actually can retain what I'm saying. Alright, testimonies were quite similar. I just sound like Oscar Kokoschka. Today I've summoned the woman who was camping. The woman who was camping? Lotta Hart. What's happened next, detective? Get to the scene of crime as fast as we could. You keep the evidence. How long is it between receiving the report and your arrival at the lake? Well, I'd say it was about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. Our motto for the month is get there quick. Objection! Detective, you will refrain from casually revealing the department secrets. Just go Italian. I'll do Italian later. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. I look forward to your next year's salary review. So much to look forward to these days. There is no time for dejected daydreaming. Continue. Continue. Yes, sir. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. You know, that could be like a bad Harley Quinn accent. Just Harley Quinn and Batman. What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him then? Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed, not like a murderer at all, really. Objection! Detective, the court requires the facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, detective. Hard, cold, objective facts. Yes, sir. Man, he's got a sheriff objection. No, I didn't suspect him of anything at all. Why did you think he was suspicious? You should know. We have a deep, trusting relationship with the prosecutors. Objection! Detective, the court isn't interested in your musings. Deep, trusting, poppycock. I hate when he does that. I've never heard so many flippant comments from an active detective on the force. It is. If Von Karma says poppycock's a word. Poppycock's a word. Detective Gumshoe doesn't look so good. Continue now! Objection. But the next morning, a body was found in the lake. Hold it! He's so high-pitched compared to Von Karma. Sounds like Mega Man in comparison. Did you find any clues on the body? A single bullet was recovered from the body. He was shot through the heart, fatally. Judge, here is the bullet. It didn't strike bone, so its shape is well preserved. Very well, the court accepts this bullet in evidence. Yeah, Mega Man Avery's like really high-pitched. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. Why is that? Well, we found the murder weapon in the boat. The murder weapon? A pistol. Detective Gumshoe? That is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony. Okay. Yes. You didn't mention that gun before? The same high-pitched Mega Man? The murder weapon we found in the boat was decisive evidence. What about the pistol made it decisive evidence? Tisk, tisk, tisk. Ugh, he has the same evil laugh as Edgeworth. There were fingerprints on the pistol found in the boat. There were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. What? Look at him, he looks like a corpse. Order! Order! So Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon? Yes, Your Honor. Judge, this is the weapon in question. I accept it to evidence. Why didn't they put it in evidence earlier? It's the fucking gun! God, I hate these people! The murder weapon. 22 caliber, fired 3 times, bears prints from Edgeworth's right hand. Where's the big reveal that he's left-handed or some crap? Oh. Yeah, the trial already started. Members of the court, we now have the pistol used in the murder and the bullet found in the body. Detective. Yes, sir. Was the bullets found? I can't. The fucking L's, man. The bullet. How do they know how many times it was fired? Oh, they're probably like, that freaking gun tech. I bullet. You're Luigi. Was the bullet fired and the body fired from this pistol? Yes, the ballistic markings on the bullet match the pistol. Hey, Nick! What does he mean, ballistic markings? Shocking. To imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic markings. Nick, he's glaring at me. Yes, very well, I'll explain. Actually, Judge, you do it. Yes, please. Oh, me? I don't even know what I'm doing here. Ballistic markings are like fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate. Look at him actually knowing his job. What a guy. He probably didn't know that from his job, though. He probably just knew that from, like, watching TV. Indeed. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullets found in the victim's heart was without a doubt fired from this pistol. This pistol, which, as you may recall, was covered with the defendant's own fingerprints. He finally decided to wake up. Order, order. This is bad. This makes it look like Edgeworth did it. Well, Judge... Like, I'd say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. No, we just started. This is why everyone gets convicted in Japan, because of this judge. he's a real Japanese judge. I know, DJ may as well just put on the end music already. However, you've wished to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I am somewhat fatigued, so I will take a brief break. Are you already taking a little nappy? I will call my witness after the recess, which will last 10 minutes. Judge? Yes? What are you doing? A 10-minute recess now. We just started, but wait, Just bang your flimsy gavel and get on with it, man. I can't do accents, I hate myself. And this court will take a 10-minute recess. Who's running this court anyway? But why are we taking recess? We just started. This judge has no spine. Edgeworth, what's going on here? Your fingerprints were on the murder weapon. And that foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot the man was the person in the photo. It's been a full 10 minutes. He's been doing this shit for 40 years, it literally always works. So it's why he's been able to get away with everything, just because he just somehow commands a room. He doesn't really know what he's doing. He just intimidates everyone. True. Was that you in the boat? Yes, it was me. What? But you must believe me, I didn't shoot him. Then who did? I don't know. You don't know? Weren't you right there? I heard a gunshot from very close by. And the other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself. You mean it was a suicide? That's the only explanation I could come up with. Huh? How am I gonna convince anyone of that? Say, Maya? Huh? What? Any progress with Mia? Oh, sorry. It's no good. Ugh. I know. No good for anything, am I, Nick? If I can't call my sister, I might as well not be here, right? Yeah, you're useless. That's so mean. No, I need you here, Maya. No, of course not. I need you here. I can see you're always trying to help out. Even if you don't actually help. It's the thought that counts, right? It's okay, Nick. You don't have to make me feel better. I don't know anything about trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits. Oh, everyone has their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. But you never know when my luck's gonna run out. Really? Whoa! Right! What? Don't jinx this case any more than it already is. It's bad for my heart. Oh, sorry. So you have a heart... You have a little heart condition? No, I never want to say she's useless. He would never... I could never say it about Maya. Kurt? Who's Kurt? Court is back in session. Mr. Von Karma, call your witness. Yes. Will Miss Lotta Hart take the stand? Lotta Hart, you are a research student at the university. Kurt's back. That I am. Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Do you understand? Y'all need to learn some manners. Understand? He's like, you expect this man to know manners? Yeah, I understand. Very well, your testimony, please. Alright, I could do Lotta's accent. Way easier. It was Christmas Eve. Just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Then there was another bang. Wasn't nary a thing on the lake but that boat. You mean she's part fish? Enough. Huh? Judge. She happened to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo. That photo. Accepts it as evidence. I'm trying to make more like V's. Well, this is a surprise. This looks like the very moment of the murder. No, DJ, it's not. Order? I will remove people from the courtroom if I do not have order immediately. As the witness testifies, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats on that lake. So the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yeah, he brought the pipe organ for karma. Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth. Is it actually a vampire? Order? Well, Judge. The evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case. You are such a simp for Von Karma. You're not even looking. Very well, the court finds the defendant. What the fuck? Objection! Wait, Your Honor. Can I do my job? I haven't even cross-examined the witness yet. A cross-examination? Don't do that. I hate you, Von Karma. If we have photographic proof, what question can there possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words, and they all read guilty. You lose, or do you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony? Not yet, but I will. What's the point of even being here? Von Karma's gonna win anyway. Don't worry, Miles, I got you, buddy. Very well, if you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You will only flounder and ask meaningless questions. Objection scared you as a kid? Yeah, because it sounds like Batman? Objection. You will fail to find anything. And then I will have you held in contempt of court. Nick, contempt? Contempt of court, you know. I guess I understand. Well, what are you gonna do? Do you really think there was a contradiction with the facts in her testimony? I don't know. There probably, because otherwise, well, like, I'm gonna let him win. They're the floundered into Sebastian. Damn, we put it that way. I think we're good to go home. Sorry, Edgeworth, I tried. I think I noticed one little thing. Wow, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. I didn't notice anything either, I'll be honest. I got a bad feeling about this. I understand. I'll cross-examine the witness. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Very well. I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time. Okay, hold on. Let's look at our evidence again. Let's take a gander here. Faces the lake, automatically takes a picture when a loud noise is detected. So it went off twice because we heard the bang and then the gun, she claimed. But we only have one photo. And has one bullet shot to the heart. That's taken at like midnight 15. That's probably for something else. Red map of Gourd Lake. Yeah, so... yeah, and then the boat went that way. Found victim's body. Ballistic markings match the weapon. And that's so that's fired 3 times. Where's the other? We only heard 2 bangs. And where's the other 2 bullets? Unless it's like it's in a couple fish. Okay, but yeah, so fired 3 times, we only heard 2 bangs, and there's 1 actual bullet. Okay. Christmas Eve, just after midnight. She's right about that. You're in your car. I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw 2 gents in a boat. And there was another bang. There wasn't an area thing on the lake, but that boat. She already lied. Wait. Oh, never mind. Okay. I'm gonna press her on everything. Yeah, we only have one picture. She... Like, what's the other one? Just after midnight? In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, it was Christmas Day. Huh? Yeah, well, I guess. I know you want to find contradictions, but really... I hope your next contradiction is a little more relevant to the trial. When is continue your testimony? Oh, they're all gonna laugh at me. Were you in your car? Were you? Why were you camping there anyway? I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use in my research. Research all sounds suspicious. Goes further. Miss Hart, could you be more specific about your research? What does the witness' motive in camping by the lake have to do with this case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained. He just said his own objection sustained. Well, I'm the one who says that. He's trying to take everyone's jobs. Well, then I didn't say it already. Objection sustained. Thanks for nothing, Your Honor. I heard this bang come up from the lake. So you weren't looking at the lake at the time? Nope. I looked after I heard that noise. She said that already. I asked you to find contradictions, not leisurely chat with the witness. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. He's gonna be DJing music next? Oh no, he can't take DJ's job, he's too good at it. Could you clearly see the two men? Just look at the picture, clear enough for you? But did she see them? Wait a second, I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the two men. Yeah, well, of course. The witness has testified that she saw them. There's also a photo. You'd best look elsewhere for your precious contradiction. He jumped in quick. He's hiding something. He's hiding everything. Then there was another bang. Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out? Well, yeah, sure. Oh, shut up! You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless. Contradictions, Mr. Wright, not meaningless babble. On karma, I think I hate you. Same. He's trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end? So he doesn't get this, so we can't do our job. There was an area thing on the lake with that boat. Are you sure about that? Yeah, sure as a country gal can be. Sounds pretty sure. Press further. How come you're so sure? I'm surprised we didn't hear the objection. Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake. Scanned the whole lake? It almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Miss Hart, you... Oh, here it comes. It's getting predictable. You're getting predictable, you bitch. Mr. Wright, the witness has answered the question in full. No need for further questions. Objection sustained. That's what I am. Sustained. Yes, of course. Oh, come on, Judge. Have a backbone. Enough. I think we've heard all we need to hear, Mr. Wright. Seems you are unable to find a contradiction. Testimony worth noting. But Your Honor! To keep your promise. Mr. Wright, I am afraid that I will have to penalize any further outbursts. What?! By holding you in contempt of court. Oh my god. And if that happens, you have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood? Nick! Lotta's testimony's fishy, Nick. Real fishy. I know what you mean. But if I can't say anything, what can I do? I believe we've covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision. Then pass your judgment. Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand. What are we holding? Who's here? Who was that? It was me! Maya! Not useless! Maya! Something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities? Why are they even allowing her here? Surprised Von Karma doesn't just drink Phoenix blood right there in the courtroom at this point. And like no one would like object to that. They would just allow him. Alright, what's wrong, Maya? What'd you figure out? No, I do not! Lotta Hart! Your testimony stinks! It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Lotta, did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol? You go, girl. You will stand down. You will not silence my Maya. The court does not acknowledge the defense outburst. Answer me, Lotta! What's the big idea of treating me like some kind of criminal? I saw him, I swear it. I saw Edgeworth. She's popping off. I'm rooting for her. No, hey, pipe down. Maya's talking. Enough. Judge. Declare the defense in contempt of court. I mean, yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He is in contempt of court and must leave. No. No! I'm dead. Wait! I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent. What? Huh. What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix writes? Wrong! Wrong. What? Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony, and I have the right to cross-examine her again. Let's fucking go. That's my boy right there. Look at that wide stance Lotta has. Order. You're in contempt of court. It's too late for violent claims. Judge, sustain my objection. No, judge is sick of you freaking treating him like this. I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot. Did you just hear a no? Suck on that, you undead bitch. He's never heard no before in his life. What? Miss Lotta Hart has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again. You stick your ground. Hell yeah, Judge. He's slowly growing a spine in real time. But he is in contempt of court. No, I am. If you're gonna arrest someone, arrest me. Very well. Arrest her. Maya Fey. You will leave the courtroom immediately. Nick! I did what I could. No, you did great. You have to do the rest. Good luck. Maya! Oh my god, we're alone now. I've never been alone. I care not for this melodrama. Really? Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses. Running out of time. Better find a contradiction here or else. I already know what it is. Mr. Wright, speak on your cross-examination. Because, like, the picture... I remember her saying it was really foggy. And, like, the photo even shows it's foggy. But she's over here saying, like, no, I saw him clear as day. So, I already know that's it. But I don't know if she's gonna say it. There it is. I saw clear as day. The first one. Yeah. The man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. Yeah, foggy enough to choke on a bullfrog or something that she said. What about the other man? You cannot expect. I can't. That would kill my voice. I would love to try to give him the Batman voice, but like my voice will die. You cannot expect to be allowed to blithely ignore your promise, Mr. Wright. I believe you claim there was a contradiction in the witness's testimony. Well, find it. If you can. Fuck you. Mr. Wright, I have to assign you a penalty. Oh, yeah, I can't badger them. Shit. Uh-oh, I don't know if I can find anything in that, but I can't squander Maya's efforts either. It has to be the first one. She saw it clear as day. Yes. Oh, it's this one statement. Oh, well, that's easy. I thought I was gonna have to find, like, different dialogue. Okay, this one. Got you. Got you, Miss Hart. Finally. What? You got what? Look at this photograph. There goes the no damage run. I'll never get it. The photo I took? The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart. So? This picture was taken with professional high-quality film, correct? Yet even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How? What? Mr. Wright has a point. That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony, please. Yet now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself. Miss Hart. What? Could you see the defendant that night? Of course. I said I could and I meant I could. Then please testify as to the circumstances of your sighting. I did it! I finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony. How Edgeworth was seen. Oh my god, there's so many. Don't arrest his ass. Oops. Accidentally tabbed out. You're right. It was a cold night and the fog was thick as grits. Thick as grits. Her words. So once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See? No problem. You use binoculars? Did she have binoculars on the scene? She may have just like had it in her car. This one better be good. I like grits. I've never had instant grits. I've only had grits from like restaurants, which are probably instant grits, for being honest. You're right. It was a cold night and the mist was... Can I still press like this stuff? Binoculars... I don't know. I've never used binoculars in the fog. Which noise? There was a heavy fog. How would binoculars change that at all? What do you mean? Even binoculars can't see through fog, but you say you clearly saw him? I did, yeah. Enough. There was no room for doubt in her testimony. She sounded pretty doubtful to me, but I have to find a clear contradiction first. I don't care how many Von Karma objections I get. I'm gonna find a hole in this testimony if it's the last thing I do. Okay, so it doesn't penalize me for getting that last one. It has nothing to do with the noise. Alright, I'll just start at the beginning, because I just didn't know if I could, like, press or not. So, how could you see Edgeworth? Now, just hold your horses for a second. You hasty Yankee type never find a gal where I'm from. Defense attorneys have trouble with that as it is. What? Nobody loves me. I love you, Phoenix. So once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Your camera? Yeah, it's got an automatic... What?! The issue we are concerned with here is Miss Hart seeing Mr. Edgeworth. The camera has nothing to do with this at all. Objection sustained. Ah, he's not letting her answer my questions! Still, I brought binoculars. Binoculars? Yeah, binoculars. Yesterday you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct? Well, yeah. Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars for that? Ooh. I've got doubts about your camera, too. Is that really to take pictures of meteor showers? The camera's irrelevant to this case. You can't say that for certain. Mr. Wright? Is the camera really relevant to the case? If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of question. Well, it is! But know this. If you find nothing with this, there will be consequences. Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to present further? Yeah, because the camera was on a timer to play noise, and it caught the moment of gunshot, but it went off twice. Of course. Let's make it or break it. The camera is of the utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Wow, maybe I went a little overboard there. No, you didn't, Phoenix. You did great. Very well. Miss Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera. Yeah, I hear ya. Camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower. Wait, is that her new? Okay. And then... Okay, so it just replaces that line of dialogue. Miss Hart, what made you choose that lake to photograph meteors? You know the fog gets thick on that lake. It's not very suited to stargazing. Also, it wasn't pointed up. And also, why is it set to play on noise if meteor showers don't really make noises? Yeah, well, you see, I guess I wasn't thinking too straight. Heart. The jig is up. They can be noisy in the south. This is the southern meteors. Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness because of her challenged intellect. Hey! Now wait a minute. Continue your testimony. You were saying how it was that you saw Edgeworth? No unnecessary comments, please. Well, we already pressed on this one. Don't challenge my dumb witness. Enough. Make noise with the thing. You'll hear the noise way after you see the meteor. Well, her camera went off when she heard something. It's like fireworks went off, basically, like the little pop snap things, and then a gunshot. But there was like literally Maya was screaming in front of the camera as loud as she could, and it didn't go off. So it's like a very particular noise. Yeah, the party popper. We don't even have that as evidence, though. Alright, okay, wait, I think she's actually trying to look for... Like, the fact that it's pointed like that makes me think she wanted to look for Gordy. Okay, I really want to show something like this statement, because if she... I don't know what really to, like, present. What if she want to look at meteor showers? Like, the camera's at a bad angle. Do I show the photo again? But I'm also thinking... Like, this picture of the site, the Nessie... Like, if she's trying to look for Gordy instead... That picture is definitely around here, like, by the hot dog stand. So her over here is like kind of weird. The camera says faces the lake, automatically take a picture. Oh, I guess I could present that because it says faces the lake, not the sky. All right, well, I kind of didn't want help with that, but I don't think you meant it. You were photographing shooting stars. That's a lie. Says who? I saw the camera you set up yesterday. Yeah, I figured you didn't mean to backseat, Nick. It's fine. It was pointing directly at the lake, not the sky. Anyway, we were still on the same page. I knew it. It's all good. You have to point the camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Miss Hart. Oh. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor. Well then, what exactly is she photographing? Well, I think it's Gordy. Your Honor, take a look at this. What was Miss Hart trying to photograph in the lake? Miss Hart, this is what you were trying to photograph. What's this, a newspaper article? Gordy? Oh, the sighting at Gordy Lake, or Gourd Lake. Well, Miss Hart, I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's see you prove that I was down at the lake trying to photograph this Gordy. Well, do we? I mean, we have direct proof, but like, like all of the evidence lines up to looking for Gordy. Like, it's faced at the lake. Did I just show her camera again? Proof is your— okay, I get so paranoid when they like— it seemingly seems like they want me to show the same evidence like almost twice in a row, because I'm just like, are you like, I just showed it. The proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises. Oh. But would Gordy even make a loud noise? Thus, this photograph here taken when the gun fired on the lake. And here, this article about Gordy. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. But it wouldn't— but Maya screamed at the mic, or at the camera, and it didn't go off. So like, you're telling me Gordy— this case makes no sense. Because you're telling me that Gordy— it makes the sound of a gunshot, or like a firework, and it's louder than Maya? Like, she screamed in front of it. Well, I guess she's just— her screams are even loud. Well, one would assume a creature would be loud, but the fact that, like, it went off with a gunshot and Maya's standing right next to the microphone of the camera wouldn't set it off at all. Yeah, that's true. Lotta's not the smartest either, so who knows how she set that up. You were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you had to say her camera to respond to loud noises. Order. I see. I too thought it was a little strange. Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart, you were camping there to try to take a photo of Gordy, weren't you? The water makes an explosion sound? Okay, so Gordy is not loud. It's the water that makes a loud noise? Louder than Maya, who's right next to the camera? I'm not buying it. Yeah, not bad. Are y'all lawyers that smart? So smart, boy. I was down there trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what? Huh? That don't change what I saw, does it? Splashes aren't that loud, though. Especially when it's like that. Like, look how far away this would have been. Like this. I'm not dropping this. Okay, this is around the same area. Okay, he's right here. It looks like it's like this area, because like, this is the hot dog stand. They had that tree. Like, it looked like it was this area, okay? You're telling me the camera heard a splash from this far away, but it wouldn't pick up on Maya literally screaming right into it next to the camera? I'm not buying it. Exactly. What you just used several precious minutes of our time to prove is nothing more than that the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist. Well, you're a vampire, you exist. Hey! But that she succinctly said, so what? It changes nothing. Nothing. Not true! You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason, I know it. What could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this. Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Is she embarrassed? Please revise your testimony. Right, fine, I'll testify. Won't change nothing, though. Maybe Gordy ate Raymond, or whatever his last name was. Something will change, it has to. And I'm going to spot it. Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. What? I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. That's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out at that lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. So where'd the first noise come from? I was looking right at that boat the whole time, crossed my heart and hoped to fry. I don't believe her. Perjury. Your Honor, I call for Gordy to take the witness stand. This big monster comes up. Yeah. The witness's testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she is a research student or a photographer has no bearing on this case. There is no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination. Objection! I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Von Karma's up to something, I know it. Is he embarrassed that he believes in Gordy, too? He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because why? Was there a contradiction? Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. You seem sure of yourself. And you must have something in mind. That would be a first. Very funny. Got him. You understand that this is your last chance at a cross-examination, Mr. Wright. There's no problem with the testimony this time. We will let the witness leave. I will announce my verdict at that time. Oh my god. I hate this partial-ass judge. He's the worst. Like, what does Von Karma have on him to make him just, like, fold under the pressure? It's like, we have to end this when Von Karma says or I'll get in trouble. Yes, Your Honor. They're lovers. Or maybe he's just a big fan of vampires. I love Dracula. Actually, I'm not a research student. Wait, can I press? Am I gonna get yelled at if I press? I'm gonna press, see what happens. Oops. Wait, let's, I have the ability to save whenever I want. And if I lose health and die. Save's coming! Hold it! Dude, I save some scum so much in these games when I first play them. I remember that so vividly. The AI can detect save scumming. Maybe it wasn't, I don't know if it was all of them. I can't remember which ones actually let you save in the middle of a trial or not. But I do remember save scumming a lot. Cause yeah, I hated like getting all the way to the end of trial with like freaking 5 HP. And sometimes it gets so hard. Then what matter of person are you? I'm not sure I'm highfalutin enough to be called a manner of anything. I'm an investigative photographer. He caught the judge safe scumming, that's why he's so in control. Oh shit, I'm next. Investigative photographer? Yep. You get your photo and sell it to the press. It's that kind of business. Hey, I was taking pictures on my sister's graduation last year, and guess what? What? There was a UFO just hanging in the sky. A UFO? Oh, a UFO. You know, an unidentified flying. That is, I guess, in Japan, they do say UFO. Like, they say UFO catcher instead of UFO catcher. My friend told me that. Which is pretty cool. You know, an unidentified flying object, a UFO. That's what I had sort of a revelation. I knew I should become an investigative photographer. I see. Kind of a shaky business for a career. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. Is Gordy really all that newsworthy? Heck yeah, they even had him up on the TV. I'm not sure that appearing on the local news Rumor of the Month segment qualifies. Would. Last month's segment was Bigfoot's sight on Acorn Hill, I believe. Hey, they also had a picture of him in the newspaper, for real. Mr. Wright, this is one fight I do not believe you can win. Let's keep moving, shall we? Yes, Your Honor. That's why I was camping out by the lake. That's why you put the automatic sensor on your camera? Yep, borrowed it from a university professor. It analyzes every sound it picks up, and when it gets a bang, it snaps a shot. So maybe the thing is just that it needs, like, it programs to get, like, a really sharp noise. Like, maybe if Maya clapped in front of the camera, it would go off. Because, like, a splash... Like, maybe it's not like a volume slider, like, not, like, a loud noise. Like, it's a very particular sharp noise. I guess that's the only way I can make sense of, like, how she programmed the noise sensor. It snaps a shot. Yep. So how many pictures has it taken so far? The only time the camera triggered was that night. But that's all I was hiding. I'm not qualified to discuss mechanical details, no, but I'm just guessing like everyone else is in this game. I think it's time you told us why you felt you had to hide your true purpose at the lake. Heck, if word got out what I was up to, the lake would be swarming with competitors. That's true. Competitors? Yeah, second-rate shutterbugs trying to steal my scoop. Is that the only reason you were hiding the truth? Well, actually, I'm not bullshitting. I'm using reasonable estimates. He's the one forging evidence, okay? Yell at him, not me. Mr. Wright, I will not have you asking questions with no relevance to this case. Whatever you save on Karma, I know you told her to keep quiet. When I heard bang, I looked straight out at the lake. Exactly what sort of sound was it? Well, I never heard one before, so I can't say for sure, but it sounded like a gunshot. It's a lot sharper a sound than I would have expected. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. There wasn't much else to look at? Yep. I don't know. She heard a bang and she thought Gordy was out there. I kind of doubt she'd waste any time looking at a boat. What? What did I do now? What are you giving me that look for? Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence. Because it also is weird that when we first encountered her, she was like surprised that, like, of what we told her about, like, a murder or whatever. And she's just like, well, hold on, let me go check my camera. And then she goes and she's like, oh, wow, I have evidence. But she never mentioned, like, seeing a boat. I think she's full of shit. Maybe it's time for some evidence. Witness, continue. Hold your hush puppies, Pops. I'm getting there. Get 'em. Proud of you, Lotta. Then I saw a flash near one of the man's hands, and I heard another gunshot. You're full of shit, Lotta. Was there nothing on the lake but the boat at that time? Huh? Wait, so you're thinking maybe he was shot from some other place? Yeah, I think there was a sniper somewhere. And then he had the gun. Maybe because he didn't say anything about Miles didn't say anything about them shooting, like the what's his name? Robbie Ray? Robbie Raymond? What is his name? Robert Hammond. He's the one that got shot. They didn't say anything about Robert shooting a gun first. Like Miles didn't. Gordy shot the victim from the grassy knoll. Gordy is framing Miles for whatever reason. Ew, he looks so coked out. Veteran prosecutor hasn't lost a case in 40-year career. Edgeworth mentor. Look at that smug smirk. He's just like you, just coked out. Okay, so I think there's a sniper. And then Edgeworth, well, the gun went off. Maybe Robert did try to shoot at Miles, but why wouldn't Miles not say it? And then Miles picked up the gun for whatever reason. That's why there's fingerprints on it. There has to be, I think there was a sniper. Oh, I was like, who's this handsome man? Damn, Miles, that's your dad? Did they have the same face? Nah, they look pretty different. Miles already looks way more tired than his dad. What'd you say? I don't think so, nope. Oh, my stream? I've only been streaming for like 7 hours. The lake was smooth as glass, and nobody was on the shore neither. Better find some sort of contradiction as testimony. Won't be would be on Karma. There has to be something. We need Maya. See, this is a little weird. She watched the boat the whole time. Maybe I should point the pistol at this point, because, like, it says it was fired 3 times. I'm waiting for the optimal time to point out that it was fired 3 times. This might be it. But she's also kind of been saying that it got shot twice. I'm gonna see. No, I'm wrong. I just wanted to see if it worked. It's okay, we save. We can save scope if we want. I'm trying to think the facts over. This game's hard sometimes. I don't know. Alright. I think it definitely has to be between these 2 statements, because this is the one that updated. Or one of these updated, I can't remember. But why would there be 2 gunshots? Well, there's 2 noises. 3, this got fired 3 times. There's only 1 pistol. Maybe this is from the first photo? Cause like, yeah, the gun could have went off and it taken the photo before he like slumped to his death. But I think if the photo was trying to convey that this was the murder photo, it would like show, it would be a little bit more obvious of that. Just maybe not make it realistic, but it would, for the sake of the game. Checking the article doesn't give you the text to see how easy it was to miss the text originally. Yeah, you have to like remember it specifically when she tells you about it. Do you think... I know what I want to ask, but I don't know if it's what the game wants, so I don't want it to be wrong. Because she swears that's a gunshot. Because this doesn't look like the murder photo. This looks like the first gunshot that went off. Which would mean that if that was the case, then she would have watched like that other noise. Whatever the first noise was is associated with this photo. Because no one's shooting in that. Which would mean that she's watching this man hold a gun at him the whole time. Wait, what did I present already? It was the gun? Nah. I'm totally gonna get this wrong. I don't know what they want me to present. I mean, I might just be thinking of it all wrong anyway. Like, I might be making a different case in my head altogether. What did Phoenix say? He's like... Yeah, this is making me think. So she heard a bang and she thought Gordy was out there. Like, she would look around. She has binoculars. She heard a bang and she thought Gordy was out there. Kinda doubt she'd waste time looking at a boat. Okay, I think... Okay, it's definitely this statement. Wasn't much else to look at, so I just it's 100% the statement. Just watch the boat the whole time? Well, I don't think you would have. See, this doesn't make any sense, though. Because if she heard a noise... Like, if I were in her shoes, I heard a noise, I would do a quick glance over, I would see them, and I'd be like, oh, that must have caused the noise, what's going on over there? I wouldn't be like, oh, never mind, let me keep looking at possibly nothing. Miss Hart, were you really looking at that boat? This is so stupid. What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. I was the only thing out there. Any normal person would be looking at it. I agree, any normal person would. But you are far from normal. What? You'd want to step over here and say that? You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sight of Gordy, that's what. Yeah, but then you see something in the lake and then just logically you'd be like, oh, the noise must have been from that. Oh, Ace Attorney logic is so dumb sometimes, yeah. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought. It's like you have to follow the game's rules to throw your own logic out the window. Anyway, Phoenix is cooking right now. Order, continue, Mr. Wright. Yo, he's into it. You testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing. Whatever. Sure. Well? Well, now that y'all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there and all. Miss Hart, are you saying that you were not watching the boat then? Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I thought, you know, I could be witness to a murder and all. I kind of got excited. Oh my god, Lotta, this is a serious matter, okay? This Edgeworth's life is on the line. I was sure I was watching that boat till now. Liar. This is totally uncalled for. Felony, literally. Like, literally lying to the judge. But hey, you got the photograph, you got proof. Perjury. Still, we can't see who is shooting. Who is shooting who in this? Right. That's why I took this photo and... Witness, that's enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole? Shut my what? What was she gonna say? She took the photo and what? Wait a second. Take the photo and what? She even had a photograph to prove it. But you really can't tell from the photo who is shooting. That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo. Oh! Gumshoe! We need new evidence! That hasn't been added at the start of the trial. Where's Gumshoe? She said it'll drop the quality a mite, but should let us see who's who. Oh my god, zoom enhance! The meme is real. She enlarged that photo! Why wouldn't Von Karma let her show it? Why isn't the evidence already in the trial? I've got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong, though, it'll mean prison for Edgeworth, or worse. What should I do? Make her show it! Miss Hart! Look at this photograph! You enlarged this photograph, did you not? Yeah, I did. Why has the enlargement not been presented to the court? Because I ate it. Oh, he's stuttering! Because it does not exist. What are y'all talking about? You were the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place! Oh! You old fool! Eat shit, Von Karma. What is the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma? Miss Hart! Show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement. Oh, DJ's hyped. Shut up. DJ's talking. The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence. Objection denied. Oh, that should have been when Pursuit played. Freaking... This is the theme of Judge getting a backbone. The witness will show the enlargement to the court. Here it is. Oh my god. They're both bald. That's not... Neither of them are Miles. We still cannot see who is firing in this. I mean, I could see Edgeworth's sleeves. Edgeworth was the one on... This is Edgeworth. This is some other guy. They're both wearing the same coat. Could be the defendant. Or maybe it's not. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence. Happy now, Mr. Wright? Lotta too dumb to be influenced by vampire mind games. There has to be something. I think I might know. I need to look at the evidence again. You asked for the enlargements, you got the enlargement. A little good it has done any of us. That's why I requested she not show it. I suppose this means that the cross-examination is over, obviously. Then I would like to close the cross-examination of Miss Lotta Hart. And none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time. Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add? I stated everything I needed to when this trial began. Decisiveness, decisive evidence, decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. And I believe it is time for me to declare my verdict. Wait, it's not supposed to go like this. No, they're so quick. Oh my god. There has to be a clue. It's the hand. Hold on. Yes, Edgeworth's right hand. That's what I was like. I need to look at my evidence again because I remember it saying Edgeworth's one of his hands. Okay, it's the hand because that's a left hand. You dummies. I have it. This is bad, real bad. What should I do? Object to the enlargement. Your Honor, there is something decidedly strange with this enlargement. What might that be? That's something that I've learned from these games is to like focus when people say left or right, when like colors are involved, time. There's like the major three things that I like look at. Mr. Wright, you'll show the court what you mean. What about this photo is strange? Okay, here goes nothing. I'll show the judge what's strange about this photo. It's the hand. They're gonna be like, why? Here, Your Honor. The shooter? I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter is strange? Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor. The hand? That hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left hand does what? Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence that it contradicts. Oh, it was a left-handed dog who ate your sandwich. Oliver Wood. He's a good boy, though. What that left hand do? The evidence is clear. The man in this photograph is holding that pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon were from Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo, he's saying ergo, the man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth! Woo! Yeah, now what? Now that everyone in the courtroom has quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright, yes, Your Honor. You have given us definitive proof today. We now know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot our victim? Precisely. A left-handed gun. As we have seen, there were no other people on the lake that night. Who but the defendants could have shot the victim? Oh, I don't know. I don't think it was Hart. I don't think it was Larry. I think... Did the victim... Did it backfire? Did he shoot himself? I mean, it wasn't these two. I don't know how the victim would have shot himself, though. Yeah, not our problem. Yeah, no, literally, like, we prove that Edgeworth's not guilty. We should be able to leave. We're not solving another murder. We're just trying to defend Edgeworth, and I think we've done our job here. There's only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself. Anyway, I did my job. I should leave. Edgeworth, he's already, like, packing up. Ready to go home. Order, order. So you are saying that the victim committed suicide? Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation. Well, why wouldn't? Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option. I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright, but suicide is out of the question. What? An examination of the victim's wounds revealed the distance at which she was shot. The distance? Well, why didn't you say this earlier? Damn them. Hasn't shot anyone. We need to find the real murder and drag him to court and get him off the hook. So much work. Like, honestly, yeah, you guys are right. He should have just said, not my problem. That's for another case. All I'm doing here is proving Edgeworth's innocence. But I'd be happy to do more investigating. I'd be happy to pick up a second job. Yeah, camera pans to where Edgeworth was and he's already gone. Like, you can hear the door closing, he's like already left. The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away. Oh yeah? A meter? That's 3 feet. Okay, I was gonna say, like, how much is a meter again? 3 feet. That's okay. You know what I think happened? I think Jason Voorhees came up from the water, shot Raymond or whatever his name is, and then went back underwater. And Miles he didn't see him at all. And by Jason Voorhees, I mean it was Karma. He was swimming. There was no way it could have been suicide. I just like the new Friday movie. Yes. You have to cut me a check, steal my idea. Order. Mr. Von Karma, are you sure of the accuracy of your data? Of course. I had already considered the possibility of suicide, you see. Shot from a proxy 1 meter away. Why couldn't this have been updated before the trial? Let's do a spear gun. That'd be cool. Be way cooler than some shitty little pistol. Defense calls for Jason Voorhees to withstand. Can somebody go find him? And there's just like more murders. Maybe that's just call this one quits. Very well, allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. No, it's not! However, the prints on the gun reveal that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial for the day. The court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. That is all. This court is adjourned. Freaking kangaroo court. Phew, that was a close one. Edgeworth! You're innocent, man! Hey! Don't you have anything to say? No, I've yet to be declared innocent, right? I'm doing my best, Edgeworth, man! Well, yeah, but what happened out there on that lake anyway? If he didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was about 1 meter away, too. What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him. I was just kidding around. Yeah, Maya's still in jail. We're celebrating. Look, I'm gonna go check on Maya. Oh. Right. What? Tell her something for me. What? Say it. Tell her to watch what she says in court. Oh, I thought he was gonna say something nice. Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's so sweet that he's looking out for her, though. That's all. Would it kill you to just say you really feel with the thanks, Edgeworth? I was expecting a thanks. I did not. That's cool. It's okay, Edgeworth. Requisition a transcript of Lotta's entire testimony. I thought might give me some ammunition for trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter, so the part of her testimony that stood was the bang she heard. Lotta's deposition added to the court record. I heard 2 sounds like gunshots just after midnight. To be continued. How long am I streaming? I've already streamed 7 hours. I want to keep playing, but it's kind of late. No, the Von Karma didn't get me. It's just reading in general. Okay, we'll do an investigation day, and then we'll do the rest next time. All right, let's go. Let's keep going. Curse this game for being fun. Maya! Hey, Nick, it's you! I'm glad Mr. Edgeworth made it through the day okay. It's a relief. Hey. Why'd you do that anyway? I don't know. I just knew I had to do something. I know I'm not the lawyer my sister was. Or any lawyer, really. I'm sorry. Well, you did save the trial. Just behave from now on, okay? Behave? Okay. God, my camera's off-skewed. When did that happen? Have you been questioned yet? No, not yet. Detective Gumshoe was here just now. He said, seeing as this is your first offense, we'll let you go after questioning. Phew. Oh, and he wanted me to get bail money ready. You can pay for me, okay? What? How much? I don't know. I guess they'll send you a bill or something. Why do I picture giant bales of money every time I hear the word bail? Oh. Any luck with Mia? None. I can't get through to her at all. I tried. I really did. I don't know what to do. I think I probably shouldn't have stopped my training. She sounds like she really did do her best. I should check and see if there are any waterfalls in the local area. Oh. Wonder if I'll ever see my sister again. Alright, well that was fun. Let's go, can we talk to Miles? You think Miles is here? Sure is quiet with nobody around. Right. I have to get Maya out of that detention cell soon. Oh, that's sad. Alright, bye Charlie. Did he get past this case back in the day? Was it too long? There are fewer than there were yesterday, but the cops are still around the park. I wonder if Detective Gumshoe's here today. Well, I guess the tree's different from the photo. Yeah, because the tree's like sideways. This is what I was looking at. I guess it is a different tree. But like these are similar. There's no sign. Okay, it's a different place. Anyway, haven't seen Larry around today at all. Probably off paying through the nose on a date with lovely fiance. These birds! Hey! Gumshoe! Hey, pal. Trial today at, Yes? What about the trial? Well, I was gonna say good show, but it wasn't really all that. Well, you did say Mr. Edgeworth, I guess. Just wasn't sure how to thank you, you know? Thanks. Why are we, like, having a secret meeting in the woods now? Tomorrow's trial. Detective Gumshoe? Any idea what strategy Von Karma's planning for tomorrow? Sounds like he's bringing another witness. Another witness? Wait, is there anyone... Maybe we haven't met them yet. Alright, he said something about... Oh, about that in the trial today. There were 2 witnesses. So we all have meetings secretly in the woods? I don't have any there. Am I missing out? I was wondering who that other witness was. Who was it? Sorry, pal. As much as I'd like to, I'm not at liberty to divulge that information. Right. Just tell me. I'm missing out. Oliver, do you have little meetings in the woods? Little secret meetings? With squirrels? Oh, right. I wanted to ask you something about Edgeworth. What's up? See how he lit up when I said Edgeworth? Is he afraid of earthquakes? I never heard anything about that before. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't talk about himself too much, see? But there's one thing that's clear as day. Him hating crime the way he does, and him becoming a prosecutor, and him being scared of earthquakes, it all started with that incident. See, I just don't remember the earthquake bit. But I know the other incident. The DL6 incident? Yep, that's the one. 15 years ago, when he saw his father shot before his very eyes. He still feels the pain now. You can see it in his eyes. Oh. It's like, let me tell you guys about the bathrooms, how nice the floors are to sleep on. The squirrels are like, wow, bro, you're so smart. And Oliver's like, yeah, I know. Just like the Moogles. I wanted to talk to you about Maya Fey. Huh? She's not out on bail yet? That's strange. I told him to let her go as soon as they had their report written up. Man, I don't know what would happen in that courtroom today if it weren't for her. Seeing her getting dragged out by the bailiff? I'll be honest with you, pal. I shed a tear or two. Mr. Edgeworth, he was so moved I saw his lip trembling. Aww. Really? Cold as ice, Edgeworth? I was really grateful for what she did, you know. Aww. I'm gonna head back to the station. I'll get the report on Maya and get her out there as soon as I can. Thank you. Oh, wait. I was wondering, how much is bail gonna be? Don't worry about that. Mr. Edgeworth is posting the whole amount! Ah! What? Edgeworth? Didn't I tell you? He's grateful for what she did. Alright, pal, but don't forget to go pick her up, okay? Hi, Weegs. Thanks for 76 months. Hey, pal. That's what Gumshoe says all the time. Maybe I can get Edgeworth to pay this month's rent, too. Yo. Would Edgeworth be a squatter? Okay, I guess that's it for here. There was the binoculars. Lotta. Boop, 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 boop. When are we gonna meet this other witness? Maybe at the trial. It's closed again. So I was looking at the boats. See me with 10 binoculars. Hey Nick, you finally came! They just finished the paperwork, I'm free to go. Free at last, eh? Those interrogators were really mean. They were like, okay, what'd you do this time? Like I was some kind of criminal. Can you believe it? Well, they let you out in the end, didn't they? Oh, that reminds me. Thanks for bail. Think Edgeworth. Huh? He posted the bail for you. Said he was grateful for what you did. Mr. Edgeworth did that? I have to make it up to him. We've got to win this case, Nick. I agree. I know, that's so sweet. Like, oh my god, you see the neighbor? What do you think we should do next? We're kind of lacking in the clues department. We could go to the park and look for Gordy. I was kidding. So if there's any clue out there, the park's as good as bad as any. What do you say? Shall we head down there? I don't really think there's anything else there. It's really pretty comfortable here. It's warm and they keep it very clean. And have you noticed anything about the case? Well, not much more than that, no. She's probably still upset about Mia. I should leave her alone. Well, I was already there by myself. Detective Gumshoe's not here. Gumshoe's at the scene again today. He's at the scene again? Got into a fight with the chief for not following protocol. Not following protocol? But he wouldn't help them build a case against Edgeworth. Hell yeah. Get their ass. There aren't many cops around, are there? They're probably back up at the precinct working up with the case against Edgeworth. Hey, y'all! Hey, it's Lotta! Y'all really did it today. What did we do now? No, I'm not complaining. See, I did a little thinking. A little self-reflection, you might say. I realized that being a witness is a mighty big responsibility. But I just went up there and started blabbing any old thing that came to mind. Lotta. So you see, I want to make it up to y'all. Make it up? By telling the truth or something? How are you gonna make it up? What'd you think of the trial? To be honest, I was doing it half just to say I'd been a witness, even though I didn't really see anything. Kind of convinced myself I had, though. I'm sorry, I know I caused y'all a lot of trouble. Yeah, useless! Job lying on the stand. Why are you not in detention right now? Yeah, sure know that now. I'll be fine the next time I witness a murder. Next time. Right! They're so positive. You mean the first time you witness a murder? Got her. Alright, so about Gordy. Yeah, make her pay Maya's bail. Yeah, she's the one that'd make her talk. What about Gordy? Right. Well, the way I figured, the trial's only stoking the flames of Gordy fever. I'll get my exclusive photos and rocket to stardom. Alright, Lotta, you go, girl. Wish I could be an investigative photographer, too. Finish your spirit medium training first. Alright, how are you gonna make it up to us? What do you mean by making it up to us? Well, you see, actually, I got a bit of information for you. Withholding more evidence? What? That Von Karma didn't want me to say nothing about it. What information? Now we're getting to the heart of it. See, I reckon we might be able to do ourselves a little exchange. Exchange? I thought this was to make it up to us. Right, I propose a little exchange to make it up to you. What? Information don't come cheap, my friend. Hey, I see you thinking, how unsophisticated these southern folks are. It's written all over your face. Let me tell you, most southerners are way more sophisticated than you. I'm just the exception, okay? Well, what'll it be? We gonna deal or not? Deal or no deal? What do we do, Nick? I mean, we have to deal. We don't have any other leads, so I don't think we have a choice here. Okay, how much? Huh? You completely off your rocker? I may not be sophisticated, but I'm not trying to rob the poor. Huh? The only fair exchange for information is information. Listen good. What I need from you is information about Gordy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Gordy? But he doesn't even exist. But Gordy doesn't... I mean, Gordy might not exist. Then bring me proof that shows he don't. I'll be keeping watch from the car, okay? You see something, y'all come to me first, got it? Okay. Right, see you later. Okay, Nick, let's get hunting. Hunting? You don't... Oh my god, can I just show you these birds? Gordy? I sure do. What about Edgeworth? We're searching for Gordy for him, Nick. Don't you get it? Okay, and how exactly do we search for a make-believe monster? Maybe we can find a monster myth specialist? Do you think Larry knows? Is he at the... Larry? What the fuck? He is decking it out. What's that? Steel Samurai, Nick! Larry! Yo, Maya! Larry, what the heck is that? Oh, it was my girl Keonce's idea. What should I do for him? My girl Keonce's idea. She was all, if you like, put this here, I would like, be like really cool. Dude, she gave it to me along with the banner. Wow, that's real impressive she could find those for you. Well, she knows a lot of people. And that show's finished now, so she got them for free. Right. These draws have been going. The only way we're gonna prove Gordy doesn't exist is find another monster that does. Yeah, it's not Gordy. Literally Jason Voorhees. So about Edgeworth. Yo, Nick! What happened with Edgy? Well, we made it through the first day in court alright. I don't know how good our prospects are from here on though. Huh? Hey Larry, did you know Mr. Edgeworth's secret weakness? He's terrified of earthquakes. He acts like a little boy. Huh? That's weird. I don't think he was ever like that at school. No, really? Well, we were only in the same class for a little bit. He transferred schools pretty quickly. Transferred? Right, when the DL6 incident happens. Doesn't look like Larry knows about it, though. Probably good that he doesn't. Hey, Larry, when did you get that big thing? Huh? Oh, the big guy? I've had that for about a month, yeah. It's a big hit with the kids. Why wasn't it there yesterday? Huh? Oh, right. The compressor was busted. The compressor? Yeah, it's a little unit by my hot dog stand. Okay, I'm starting to think the pop was like a balloon or something. The first bang. That's what I used to put air in the Steel Samurai. It broke a little while ago, so I sent it for repairs. Oh, and here I thought you'd inflate it by yourself. Doesn't that Steel Samurai look a lot out of place? I mean, it's so huge. I guess it's good at advertising. Something about this Steel Samurai just doesn't work for me. Huh? Really? It looks pretty well made to me. Still a novice, aren't you, Nick? Really, true connoisseurs like Cody and me don't fall for this kind of stuff. These Steel Samurai fans are obviously in a league of their own. What's this machine? That's a compressor. I use it to fill up the balloon there with air. Neat. Just got it repaired yesterday. Man, that drag. What a drag that was. Okay, so that's the only thing that's new. You mind? Here, let's show everything to... He doesn't want to see the gun. These One Piece fans are in a league of their own. Honestly, yeah, so much to remember. I think he looks like Busuzima as well. Oh! That's the guy that's selling my dogs faster than I can cook them. Do you think Gordy really exists? Nah, I think somebody probably saw something else that they just thought was Gordy. But I'll keep selling samurai dogs until the truth is out. So he kind of admitted that they're not real. Okay, we tried. Oh, is somebody at the boat rental? It's always so quiet here. I wonder if the boat shop is closed for good. Well, with the murder on the lake and all. Probably just taking a vacation until it blows over. Yo, bags. Do 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 do. You're still here? Hey, y'all. Well, you'll find anything out about Gordy? No, nothing. Well, keep moving. It gets cold out here at nighttime. It's a little chilly. I think I have to sneeze. Whoa, no, you don't. No sneezing. Oh, so a sneeze does it? I told you, no sneezing. See, I set the camera to respond to things a little softer than a bang. It trigger on one of those Von Karma finger snaps now. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, well, sorry is nice, but what about my film? Nick, pay the lady. Oh my god, we're going so broke. Sob, he says. I learned something today in today's trial, that's for sure. Testifying is serious business. That's why I decided not to talk about that case anymore. Huh? Oh, didn't you say you had information about the case? Tell us that at least. Like I said, I'll trade it for the dirt on Gordy. What are you gonna do if Gordy doesn't exist? I'll quit being an investigative photographer. What? After all, I only have one photo of my name so far. Is it a good one? You bet. A UFO. She says UFO. A UFO? Anyway, if I can't get a career making photo this time around, then that's it. I'll quit and go back to school. So you really are a university student? Yeah, well, I'm taking a break for a bit. Right. Okay. So this stays unchecked until you present her stuff. She doesn't know squat about her own, what's it called? Deposition. You know, I was wondering, yeah? What if you get a picture of Gordy and it turns out like this enlargement did? You know, crazy, a blurry picture like that doesn't make a hit story. I need a picture that screams, I am Gordy, hear me roar. I just need a Jason Voorhees. Do you think she lied in her deposition? Glad I did that enlargement, no kidding. If we didn't have the Edgeworth, didn't have that, Edgeworth would be in prison now or worse. There's never a lack of drama when you're on the case, is there, Nick? What, are you always on the verge of horrible failure like this? Careful, or the stress will send you to an early grave. Thanks for the cheerful message of support. That's why I raise the sensitivity of my mic. Just watch yourself from now on, okay? Sorry. Ba-na-na, ba-na-na-na. Leader sandwich. Oh, someone to talk to. Hey there, pal. What's up? You look out of sorts. Wait, you didn't go and do something that's gonna hurt Mr. Edgeworth's case again. What do you mean again? We're only helping! Whatever, have a seat, pal. I'm here for you if you need anything. Besides money, that is. Investigation. How's the investigation proceeding? It's not, really. We have another meeting coming up. We're supposed to talk about Mr. Edgeworth's motive. His motive? See, Mr. Edgeworth's father died in the DL6 incident, and the guy who got the lone suspect declared innocent was the victim in this case. Robert Hammond. Keep calling him Raymond. They're saying that's why Mr. Edgeworth shot him. Edgeworth never talks about his past, but they'll drag that out and hit him with it in court tomorrow too. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. I gotta admit, it doesn't look good, pal. We already proved he's innocent! There's nothing left for us to do. Say, Detective Gumshoe, do you know Gordy? I'm struggling reading that. Monster down in Gourd Lake? Not personally, no. Well, we're looking for it. Huh? Are you out of your minds? Eek. You got time to go wild monster hunting? How about doing a little questioning for me then? Oh, Detective Gumshoe is scaring me, Nick. Are we updating on Lotta? Okay, thank you. I told him about the deal with Lotta. Nick, try telling him sooner next time. Sorry. I see, pal. Sorry for shouting at you. Okay, I, Detective Gumshoe, will aid your search for Gordy. Huh? I'll loan you one of our newest secret weapons for finding evidence. What? Really? You can take whichever one you like. What, secret weapons? Okay, give us the goods. Hold on now, everything in due time. First, let me show them you. These are our best and brightest. Missile? The Pomeranian? Secret weapon number 1, missile. Missile? Oh yeah, there is a dog named Missile. I forgot. It's been so long though. It's not the Pomeranian. It's a canine police dog still in training. Missile here, boy. I think he's in the anime. It's not the same Missile. This is a Shiba. Here he is. Hey, he's cute. Look, Nick, cute dog. A cute dog. And this will help us how? Woof. Next, secret weapon number 2, a fishing pole. Here, this is my own personal pole. Detective Gumshoe. We're looking for a monster. Well, Takumi's actual dog was a Pomeranian. The one in Ghost Trick's more accurate. I think this is just some dog. Yeah, Missile was a real doggy. Never know till you try, pal. Okay, this next one is the last one. Oh, please, I'm already overrun by our choices. I want the dog. I choose the dog. A metal detector! Well, now we're talking. We're looking for something alive. Right, how are we supposed to find it with a metal detector? Hey, you never know. Might have been eating soda cans. Which will it be? I don't know, I feel like I can't make up my mind either for the totally opposite reason. Suppose it can't hurt to borrow one of them. I mean, I want to borrow Missile. Fishing pole is the only useless one. Metal detector. Here's my thought with the metal detector. Okay, are you ready? The gun was fired 3 times. There's no bullets. There's only 1 bullet that they found. It was in the body. So where are the other bodies? Where are the other bullets? Only a metal detector can get that. Now, I know it might not sound logical, but I have to think of Ace Attorney logic. I think I'm gonna go with the metal detector. As much as I want to hang out with Missile. Can I choose Missile and the metal detector? How about Maya chooses Missile, I choose the metal detector, then we get both. Can we borrow? I mean, maybe we'll have to pick both anyway. Sure thing, pal. I'm not sure what we're gonna find with this. Remember, you're hunting for a monster. Anything is possible, anything. Now, that is true. I technically do have to look for something for Lotta. But we are... How do I use it? Oh, I just, like, use it? Look at this metal detector! I know what it is. I'm not sure that's gonna pick up Gordy, though. Unless he's been eating people's watches. Oh, I hadn't thought about that. Let's go show it to Butts. You don't know what it is? Well, I guess it's not a metal detector. Maybe we have to get Missile to dig up stuff first. Oh shit! We got something! Nick! It's beeping! Is it from the boats? Sure as I don't enough about it. Whatever it is, must be in those bushes. Go check it out. Why do I have to check it out? What is that? Look! An air tank? It's got like flags or something on it. The valve looks broken. I thought it was Gordy. Maya, first of all, why would Gordy be in the bushes? And second of all, why would a metal detector react to a sea monster? Oh, huh? There's something wrapped around this air tank. It looks like a string of flags? Yes. The same string of flags that is around the Steel Samurai. Inflatable thing. We might as well take it with us now that we found it. It's heavy. So let's show him this. Yeah, because he has like the same flags. And he was talking about his air tank. What, an air tank? What about it? Larry, I wanted to ask you about this tank. Is it yours? Say, is this air tank yours? Why would I have a thing like that? Look, see how there's a string of flags around the tank valve? It's just like the string of flags around your steel samurai there. Must be a coincidence. There's strings of flags everywhere these days. Like elementary schools. And used car dealerships. Look, why would I need for a tank anyway? To inflate something? Use this- and yeah, that's what I was thinking. The first pop they heard wasn't a gunshot, it was like a pop of a balloon. You used this to inflate that, didn't you? Inflate what? What else? That big puffy steel samurai. Now why would you go asking me a question? Why is it so dodgy? Looks like I hit the nail on the head. Right. Actually, see, the compressor I was used was on the fritz, so I tried using the tank to inflate it just once. No, it didn't go so well. As I suspected! Ask more about the tank! It didn't go so well? Yeah. Do you think you could be a little bit more specific? Come on, look, it's embarrassing, so I really don't want to talk about it. Tell us! Tell us! Fine. Whatever, it's like what I said, the compressor was busted. So I took the tank and tried to fill the samurai up with that. And then... blam! I knew it! The valve busted open and made this incredible noise. So he did that at like midnight? Because that's when they, like, got the first noise. And that tank there took off like a rocket. And it took my poor deflated steel samurai with it. What? Off into Gourd Lake? Sure scared me out of my gourd, that's for sure. The flying air tank. So the tank and the steel samurai you were trying to fill up flew away. What happened next? Well, all that happened the 20th or so. 20th, a week ago. And that's probably what Gordy is. Okay, so it works out. Like, this is... it's just part of the steel samurai. I don't know what part, though. I have to look at the steel samurai better. Now, as far as I could see, the tank went flying out into the lake. So I went out every night in a boat looking for it. I mean, Kianse gave me that steel samurai after all. And when did you find it? See, I thought I was looking for bullets. I had to find an air tank. Just the night before last. Yeah, it looks like the hand might be the mouth. Because, like, the arm didn't deflate yet. It flew way out there. It took me 4 whole days to find it. The night before last. It was the night of the murder. Sorry for not telling you, Nick. Actually, I was here on the night of the murder. But you see, I went home before midnight. So, you didn't know about what happened? No. That's too bad. It's not all bad. We've solved one mystery at least. A mystery? Maybe we should go tell her. But that doesn't really... yeah, it does look like a sock puppet. Yeah, now that like we see him, it's like we see the hand be the mouth. But then like what else made that second sound? If that was a week ago, did he pop another balloon like the night before? Gordy's not real. Okay. I'll just talk to her. Well, Mr. Lawyer, I've got the info y'all need. Y'all got the scoop on Gordy for me yet? Gordy doesn't exist. Lotta, there's no such thing as Gordy. What? How can y'all be so sure? Really, Nick? Y'all got some proof Gordy don't exist? The proof that Gordy doesn't exist. Well, of course I have proof. No lawyer worth his badge could make a claim without proof to back it up. Here's the proof. Is it the air tank? Am I throwing it at her? Larry's air tank? Maya, you know what's going on! What are y'all doing with an air tank? This is Gordy. Excuse me? It's like Maya wasn't even there. Exactly what you're saying, Nick. Was she not there? There's a stand here, a hot dog stand. There's a giant inflatable samurai doll there. About a week ago, an idiot who happens to be a friend of mine tried to fill it. He used this air tank, and when the valve blew, the tank flew into the lake. Apparently it made a pretty loud bang when it flew. A bang? Big splash. The tank, along with the still deflated samurai, fell into the lake. At the same time... Oh wait, a couple was taking a photograph of the lake. This photo. God, everyone... That couple is an idiot too. Because... that clearly looks like an inflatable. Wait, so you're saying that Gordy is really the Steel Samurai? Kind of. Sorry, Lotta. Well, that's a fun way to ruin a gal's dreams. Sorry, Lotta. Nah, it's okay, you win. I'll give you your info like I promised. Poor Lotta. So, tell us this case information you have. Promise is a promise, I guess. I overheard the cops around here saying something about the witness tomorrow. They said he's the caretaker of the boat rental place. Oh my god, we never even met that person. Boat rental? There's someone there? I mean, it looks so deserted. Just an old guy living all by himself. Your dreams are dumb and you should feel dumb. Your dreams are all fake, Lotta. Go back to school. Y'all should go check it out. I did. Thanks, Lotta, we will. Let's get cracking, Nick. Hold on. Something else? Yeah, the night of the murder. My camera clicked twice, you know. Wait, so you have another photo? Well, yeah, but there's nothing in it at all, just the lake. I figured it wouldn't be much use as evidence, so I kept it to myself. Yeah, what was that sound then? Well, it might not be helpful at all, but here, take it. Okay, so was at 1150. Second lake photo added to the court record. Just another balloon. Bye now, y'all take care. Time for me to pack up and leave. That is still pretty important. Like, a noise happened, even if we can't see, like, what caused it. Poor Lotta. It's all Larry's fault. The legend still lives on, I guess. The legend? Yeah, the legend of Larry, familiar to all who know him for any length of time. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Someone should whip that butts into shape. I want to look at it. It shows an empty lake, taken automatically at 1150. Is he here now? Hey Nick, this is the boat shop that Lotta was talking about. You're right, doesn't seem to be anyone around at all. Let's go check it out anyway. I already did! See, it's closed. Oh, there's a caretaker shack. Okay, what do we got here? There's a lot of things to look at. Alright, December 26th, caretaker shack. Hey! Meg, that you? Is he- wait, he's like super drunk. Hey, is that Keith with you? He looks like- oh my god, I wish I could do a good, like, stoner impression, because he reminds me of Leo from that 70s show. Where have you two been? I've been worried sick. Nick? You handle this. I think I'll leave this one up to you, Maya. What are you doing in Canada? Meg. Yes? Finally made up your mind, have you? My mind? I make him sound like Greg, where he's just like hungover. Just throwing a lot of mans in there. It's a lot of different people. You'll run the pasta shop when I'm gone. Oh, that's gonna kill my voice. I'm so glad you're finding me at your retirement party, Leo. Pasta? Glad to hear it, glad to hear it. You make your old man proud. When you kids left the house, I didn't know what to think. Well, you know what they say, Rome was built in a day. Rome wasn't built in a day. Oh, well, your basement was built in a day. Polly, the kids are home. Hello, Squawk. It's so cute in little portrait. Nick, what was that? A parrot. The one on that perch. Keith! Yes? I leave the wet noodle in your capable hands, sonny. Nick? What's the wet noodle? Based on the available evidence, I'd say it's the name of his pasta shop. That's a relief, isn't it, Polly? Making American-style kotatsu? Wait, I think I see burgers. Hello, look how cute it is, a little portrait. Yep. Oh, he fell asleep. I guess he's relieved. Do we talk to him? He makes a pot. Can we examine his place first? Look, Nick, he has an electric blanket on his table. Looks warm. That's a great idea. We should do that in the office. And sit down with our client, snug and warm, and drink hot cocoa. What, talk about murders? Oh, you're a party pooper. Yo, burgers? And seaweed? Wow, an amazing parrot. Good morning. Oh, it doesn't talk to her. It ignored me. Oh, that's good to know. Parrot only talks to him. Well, you forgot me? You gotta call her name first. Oh, her name? Polly, how you been? Hello, hello. See? Neat, so the parrot's name is Polly. An erstwhile companion of a boat shop caretaker. Interesting of Polly. Is Polly what caused the noise first? She like flies around? That's a big parrot. You just need to know the secret words. Secret words? What is Polly's secret words? Polly, what's your name? Polly. Maya's found a new friend. It's adorable. Looks like a kitchen unit. It's pretty clean. Fine, he doesn't look like a type who would keep things tidy like that. You're forgetting, Nick. He's running a pasta shop here. Is he? What is all this? Fishies? Lots of various fish in Gourd Lake, aren't there? Something's funny, Nick. All these fish are saltwater fish. So not here, fish. Look, a little safe. It's locked. It's like sad that I couldn't rob this man. Why is a television here too? This fishing pole looks expensive. Alright. Ah, nothing in the trash! Damn it. Okay, there's nothing else. We can talk to this man. Pasta restaurant! Wake up! Is that what made this snap? Would have to be loud, the first one, because she altered the sensitivity, but it had to be louder before. Polly's night, Gordy. Pasta shop? Oh, yep, to think the wet noodle will live on when I'm gone. My father started, you know. So that makes you two or third generation. Meg. Yes? Tomorrow we'll start with the secret of dough tossing. Dough tossing? You too, Keith. Yes? We'll be the best pasta wrangler the West has ever seen. Pasta wrangler the West? Isn't pasta from Italy? Meg! Yes? You know the best pasta's always been made west of the Rockies, don't you? Right, of course, everyone knows that. Nick, how long do we have to keep up all in the family charade? This old man must know something about the murder. We're not leaving until we find out what that is. I wish he would wake up faster. I have to watch this every time I communicate with this man. This is a boat rental shop, right? What are you talking about? This year's Palace of Pasta, the wet noodle. Though, now that you mention it, we haven't gotten many orders for spaghetti lately. All the kids come up and say, yo dude, we want to ride one of your boats. That's why I keep them boats out there. Youngsters these days, darned if I understand them. Pretty confused myself. Nick, this isn't going anywhere. But this old man is the witness tomorrow, right? Dude, Von Karma would get this man as a witness. He's clearly out of his mind. Well, you know, respectfully. I think he's got the, you know. I want some pasta now. I know pasta sounds so good. I had some toast for dinner. I want some good carbs. Ag, my memory's gotten worse of late. That's why I just tell everyone everything important's old Polly here. Respectfully, sir. Respectfully, sir. I think you lost a few memories here or there, but everything importance? I wonder. Polly, what's the number to the safe? Whoa, it worked! 1228 squawk. All right. Hey, Polly, watch it, will ya? See, Nick? All it takes is a little clever thinking and a criminal mind. Quick, Nick, write that number down. Hey, don't get me involved in your little heist schemes. Well, let's go use it! No! It won't let me. Don't know anything, I swear. Alright, let's start showing everything to him. Polly. Oh my god, just every time. Indigo, blue. Sir, I'm an attorney. You have to cooperate. Oh, it worked! That a lawyer's badge? Yes, it is! I don't believe it! This old guy is the first person to recognize my badge! I get it. Huh? Yep, I got you figured out now. You're not Keith! Nick, now's our chance to clear things up! Sir, no, I'm not Keith. And I'm not Meg either. We're here investigating a murder that took place on this lake the other night. Please help us! A lawyer, huh? Please, mister. Alright, I'll help. But on one condition. What's that? This case is over and done. You'll run the wet noodle. What? I mean, I could promise it, but then, like, there's no reason, like, he wouldn't... He's not gonna remember. Unless Polly rats me out. Oh, shit. Polly, this is not on record, Polly. Okay, we promise. Nick! Are you sure? Anything to get this case solved. Also, who wouldn't want to eat Phoenix noodles? That sounds pretty great. Won't be the first time we lied. Yeah, we're menaces. That's my boy. Good for you, Keith. Wait, didn't I just say... You too, Meg? Yes? You bring a tear to your old man's eyes. What was that you want to know? Speak up, Polly. Hello, hello. Now he's talking to Bird again. How do we get him to talk to us? I mean, I already used all my evidence. Do we go back to the murder? How about this? Do you know anything about the murder? Oh, it worked. Yep, I seen this. You know something about this, sir? Keith. Yes? It's okay. You can call me Dad. Dad, you know something about this? Yep, the other night, out on the lake. Yes? I know all about that. I seen it. He saw the murder? Tell us what you saw. Well, I suppose, since you're taking over the shop and all. Tell me! I seen it! Oops. What you saw? I forgot the time, but it was pretty dark outside. Probably night. Yep. It was after midnight, but okay. Then I heard this bang, so I looked outside. Then I heard another one. Bang! A little while later, this boat comes back. Then a young man walked by my window here. He was muttering something to himself. Yup. What did he say? Yep. I forgot. Polly, what did he say? I'll remember tomorrow by court time, I promise. We need to know earlier than that. You know what? Little Terry was just here. Terry? Yep, that kid next door. You always used to make him cry, remember? He was wearing this tattered old coat. Got himself whiskers. Some whiskers growing out his face. He must be talking about Detective Gumshoe. Oh! He comes up and tells me to come down to court tomorrow. Really? Somehow I don't think we're gonna get much useful information from this guy. Maya, maybe we should be leaving. I think you're right. Oh wait, I had one more question. Polly, have we forgotten something? Squawk. Don't forget DL6. Ooh, conspiracy bird. Huh? That's what they said. That's what they said. Don't forget DL6. The person that walked by. One more time, Polly. Don't forget DL6. What? DL6 incident? Hey, mister. I mean, Dad. It's getting weird. Who is this old guy? They just bailed. Why would that bird Polly know about DL6? We have to figure out who that old man is. Oh. What? He locked the door from the other side. Who could that old man be? think I need to do a little more research on this DL6 incident. We should ask Detective Gumshoe. Gumshoe! That transition, it just looked like they got kicked out. Is he at the... Gumshoe? Hey pal, long time no see. You don't look so happy. What's wrong this time? Actually, we wanted to ask you something. Yeah? Yeah? Alright, first of all, the boat caretaker. You know the boat rental shop down at Gourd Lake? Oh yeah. The old man who runs it is appearing as a witness in court tomorrow, right? Did you see the guy in the back? Yeah, he never has like a model when he was like talking. Huh? How'd you... That was supposed to be top secret. Do you know who that old man is, detective? Actually, I don't. He's a bit of an odd bird. I haven't been able to get a straight answer out of him. Decided first that he wasn't persuasive enough to stay and testify as a witness. That's why we called Miss Lotta Hart yesterday. As for who he is, we have absolutely no idea. And that's why Fun Karma wants him there? Oh my god, he's just gonna trick him. Sounds suspicious. Detective Gumshoe, please help us. Huh? We need to know about the DL6 incident. That was when Edgeworth's father died. I can't help but think that has something to do with this current case. To tell the truth, I don't know much about DL6 either. Mr. Edgeworth forbade us from reading the file. So, I'm afraid I can't show them to you either, pal. What? However, if you can convince me somehow that the DL6 incident is related to this case, well, I guess I'd consider opening the file up. I guess I have some stuff. Like her? Okay, not that. The bird. What's that, a parrot? The old man at the boat rental shop parrot. The parrot knew about that incident. That incident? DL6. What? Polly, you know it all! The DLC incident. Polly, have we forgotten something? DL6. I heard Oliver grumbling. Polly did it! Polly, how could you? I'm pretty sure that old man must have taught her that word. Yeah, but how would that old man know about the DL6 incident? Wait, what if that old man was connected to DL6? Nick, you think he might be? I mean, he has to be. I'm just slipping. Sounds like you need information on DL6. You're there as the station's records room. Did you just let me have free reign? I'll give you special permission to go and find what you need. Alright, let's freaking go. Guess it's time we face Edgeworth's past. Oh my god. So it just looks like Resident Evil. Wowie. Wow, it's amazing. Really dusty. 10 years of files and 10 years of dust, I guess. Pepperidge Farms remembers. Well, I'm feeling it. Let's find that DL6 stuff, quick! 15 years ago, both me and Edgeworth were 9 years old. We were almost through with 4th grade when he suddenly transferred. Because of DL6? Nick, I found out where the file is! Oh, thanks. Just let me know what you want to know about the DL6. I'll get the right file. Time to move the little stairs in the back. Yeah, we have to get the crank. 15 years. I'll never forget it. My ability to talk is carrying me through this. Yeah, but it's straining. I know Mr. X is gonna show up and beat my ass. Well, first I have to get a hand on the main facts, like a summary. Right. Summary. Found it. Here you go. December 28th, 2001. That's exactly 15 years ago from the day after tomorrow. Yeah, that's the point. The statute of limitations and all that. So in 2 days, the case is closed. The incident took place in the elevator of the district courthouse. What? Is this the same district courthouse where we're holding the trial now? Yeah, we in 2016. Holy shit, that would have been super futuristic. Looks like it. There was a large earthquake at 2 p.m. on that day. Part of the court building collapsed and all the lights went out. Oh, did that all happen while he was in the elevator, I guess? Okay, just it cuts off. Wow, that was some earthquake. Aw, look at little Edgeworth. At the time, 3 people were trapped in the elevator. It took 5 hours for them to be rescued. 5 hours. That'd be scary like that in the dark. There was a lack of oxygen in the elevator and the survivors were unconscious. The survivors? One of the 3 in the elevator had been shot in the heart. Is that Mr. Edgeworth's father? Or that wasn't it? Yeah, some earthquake, right? He said that his father was shot before his very eyes. So Miles Edgeworth was one of the other passengers in the elevator. So sad? Do you have data on the victim, Edgeworth's father? Yeah, hold on. Victim. Here, found it. Gregory Edgeworth, 35, defense attorney. If he were still alive, he'd be 50. He had lost that day's case in court and got in the elevator with his son Miles. Miles! Miles Edgeworth, of course! So he was in the elevator with his father. We already knew that. From the angle of the bullet and other evidence, it could not have been a suicide. Their murder weapon, a pistol, was found in the elevator. The pistol had been fired 2 times. Where have I heard that before? Yeah, same here. Huh, sounds just like the current case. What's going on here? Did it just backfire? He's son with him to court around Christmas. It's gonna be another trial. Why did he bring his son? Got any data on the suspects? That would be the guy that my mom got arrested. Hold on, this is it. This man was arrested. Yanni Yogi? The man arrested as a suspect was Yanni Yogi. He was a clerk in the court, apparently. Is that the old man's name? So he must have been the 3rd person in the elevator. Well, then he had to have done it. But he was found innocent, thanks to his defense lawyer, Robert Hammond. Hammond. The victim in our case. Right. The suspect, Mr. Yogi, was oxygen deprived. Not to be confused with Yami Yogi. I mean Yugi. Yami Yogi. Clearly Keith and Meg's dad, that's true. He lost all memory of being in the elevator. After he was declared innocent, he disappeared. Where could Yogi have gone? It's the old man. It has to be. Maybe closer than we think. Guess I know generally what happened in DL6 now. I still don't know what sort of impact the whole thing had on Edgeworth. Nick, are we gonna take the whole file? There's too much. We'll never get it out. You're right. How about we just take what we think we need? Alright. Just enough for the court puzzle. Right. It's probably all we'll be able to find here. Now all that's left is the trial tomorrow. I wonder how Dad will do testifying in court. Probably not well. Oh, to be continued. Alright, well that's a full extra hour. That only took an hour for all the investigation. Wasn't bad. Well, GG's everyone. Thanks for hanging out. I love this game. It's been a great time revisiting it. I like this case a lot so far. I also feel a lot closer because obviously it's like Edgeworth you're trying to defend. But yeah, we'll find out what happens, what kind of kangaroo court shenanigans will happen next time.